Here we go again.
Here we go!
Nope.
Hey, bro, watch your jet. Watch your jet, bro. Watch your jet!
Two-star Goku uniform!
Nani?
Another day, another victory for the OG, taking down the sweats. The imposters among us.
Fatality.
Falcon! Punch!
Leave me alone! Tetsuo!
Akira!
We will unite. We will stand together.
That was quite the show. Well done.
This is it, baby. Hold me.
It's always so good. I love it. It's so hype. Welcome. Absolute pleasure to have all you weebs and gamers here. We're getting things started off right. Actually, when we get pre-stream legends, Butter seeing one of them dirty grays, and he says, we're not having this, probably sipping some coffee, maybe nibbling on some toast, and then just bam, takes out a dirty gray. You love to see it. And then he dropped a woot, which I hate to do it to Jake Martin, but I'm going to do it.
Attract customers to your business. Make a splash at your next presentation. Keep grandma company. Protect your crops. Confuse your neighbors. African American? Hail a cab. Testify in church or just raise the roof.
Woo! I miss stickers. God dang. Jules! Olds. Absolute pleasure to have you all here. ABF. How you doing, buddy?
Good. Not currently playing a video game on my other monitor.
What game are you not hypothetically playing?
Far Biting, about to platinum it.
Perfect. There you go.
I platinumed Astro Mining last night also.
Did you do Far Fishing yet? The other game from Far Mining people?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Excellent. Well, good news. I have a couple more of those games to add to the list. So just when you thought like we were good, you remember that Tomac gifted you a game a long time ago called Fish Fear Me, and
yes,
it's exactly what you want to play. And I was gonna say you probably already own it. And yeah, I really enjoyed it, and I want to play more. But first, Jeff, Suns and Shadows. How you doing, buddy?
Doing pretty good. Happy to be here.
Absolute pleasure to have you. Sorry I got banned on X. Hayden Wayne, suspended rather. Hayden Wayne, how you doing, buddy?
It's a Twitch ban.
Yeah.
Been working, got a little bit of gaming in, a little bit of anime, so I did it.
Yes, yeah, you got some magic and muscles, and you got some Black Flag Resync. We'll obviously talk about it a little later. Quick thoughts on Black Flag Resync.
I like it. Yep.
You're not allowed to do that. We're supposed to hate it.
Oh, I know. I'm supposed to hate it, but I think everybody bitching about it is nitpicking over stupid shit. And I actually like seeing a game that I loved growing up get remade into something prettier and the mechanics refined. So.
We also haven't heard from our expert Badger.
Yeah, I assume he's going to play it, right?
I thought he said he wasn't going to.
No, he's not going to.
In protest? Okay.
He said he didn't want it remade. So.
Hayden, I'm often in your position where I'm like, daddy chill a little bit to the angry gamers, and then they get angry at me, understandably. So it's good to see you in that position.
Oh, yeah, I'm perfectly fine with it.
Yes, we'll let the gamers be mad at you. Chomak, the truest gamer amongst us, how you doing, buddy?
Been doing great. Once I got back from not being chased by bears, I've been playing EDF 6. So I've been been crushing bugs.
What was there actually a bear, or hypothetically you were being chased by bears?
We went to a literal bear amusement park. There were bears there.
Oh,
bear amusement park.
But if they were chasing you, it was like a fun little romp.
I'm assuming they're a wild bear because it's adjacent to Yellowstone.
Oh, okay, but. You didn't have to physically run from
No.
bears, did you?
No.
Okay. The way you told the story is definitely better. Keep doing that.
Yeah, I've
And
been
then
crushing bugs.
some Earth Defense Force. I
Yes.
haven't had the pleasure of dabbling personally, but I've seen enough people play it, and that game does seem to suit you very well. Especially
Yes.
some of those final levels when you don't have any idea what the hell's going on because there's just so many enemies. Like,
You're just
crushing your
fighting
body.
God.
Yeah, and then you find out actually there's God Plus, and then there's Super God Plus. Yes, love the game genre. I'd love to play it someday. Yeah, I assume some of you wonderful chatters were EDF fans, and if you are, or if you just want to kill them damn dirty alien bugs, consider hitting that thumbs up. I believe, yes, I was a little behind. I could not find as many tabs as I would prefer, which means I didn't have time to find new rewards. But we do have some oldies but goodies. But we have important things to get to. Hayden Wayne watched some anime. Mashal, Magic and Muscles. I thought it's a world where everyone's got magic and then you try to be strong, but no, it's a caste system where those who can't do magic are literally cold.
Yes.
And he got like orphaned for not being able to do magic, and then a guy raised him outside the system where he basically became One Punch Man, and then people found out he was an unmarked, so people knew he didn't do magic, and then so to help solve that, he decides to go to Hogwarts despite having no magic. And hilarity ensues. Hayden, what do you think?
Yeah, I love the premise of this as a Harry Potter fan from back in the day. I was like reading the books as they were coming out, right? And the parallels are indefensible. Like
They're not parallels. They just straight up have like sorting hats and stuff like that.
Yeah,
they straight it's
up
Hogwarts.
Stole Hogwarts.
Yes.
It's got different houses and stuff.
Yeah,
but
Hogwarts. Except the different houses is basically 4 different versions of Slytherin because they're all a bunch of horrible kids trying to like kill each other with magic to get one up on each other.
I'm 6 episodes in and they have tried to kill each other. 3 episodes of the 6, the students have tried to kill each other. The students weren't even involved in the first episode, so you can kind of see where that's going. I really like how how it sets up the story for it being this magical caste system. And at the very beginning you get the like skip intro part. You want to watch the first couple of minutes because then it'll give you another skip intro for the intro song that you can skip. But at the beginning of every episode they really they lay out kind of what's going on and give you a little bit more of the world backstory. And I love that he's set up as this magicless character. He's so stupid.
He is a beefcake. He is so stupid, but he's super like naive and innocent and like earnest and like wholesome. Like he screws up because he's not really smart enough to understand he was doing something wrong, and then he's like, I'm so sorry. And then his grandpa's just like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. He's so sweet. Oh my God, no. But he's too nice to him. And then he wanders off to the city, and then they realize he's not magic. So
yeah, the first gag of him being too stupid is he doesn't know how to open the door to the house he's lived in all his life, and he just breaks it.
He doesn't know if he should push or pull. It's a running
His dad
joke.
has this whole breakdown of, how do you not know how to use the door?
Yeah. What ends up being his roommates walking down the hall. It's like, oh, this must be our room. Why is there no door? And yeah, Mash is just standing there holding the broken off door. So for those of you who like One Punch Man and Mob Psycho, you're saying, originally the same guy as well. That type of character who's very simple and incredibly overpowered. That archetype. Tomac Jeff, have either of you guys dabbled in any Mashal first?
I've seen clips and that's it.
Okay. I said it's a recommend. And it's fantastic like side monitor material too. It's an easy one to binge on that side monitor. All right, Hayden, tell me some more about what you like and then we'll get to Sebrew. The cream puffs though. All he cares about is making like the cream puff desserts and he's just obsessed with it. And it's the kind of thing where everyone's trying to get one up on him and attack him, but then he ends up defeating them because he's so OP. And then they end up being like, have like a life crisis and then end up becoming his friend / like follower, and a lot of it is just because they all want to hate him, and then he's just like, oh well, why can't we be friends? Next time I'll make you a cream puff.
Do you want a cream puff?
It's adorable. That's all he cares about. It's a good running joke. Yeah.
I really like how one of the setups that actually allows him to be successful, because in a lot of this, it is him facing these obstacles that seem immeasurable, but the headmaster of the school in one of the very early episodes says, like, he puts him through this whole trial, and Mashal kind of comes out on top. You'll notice he doesn't really succeed at any of the things he's doing. He just finds other ways to do them. But the headmaster's big thing is those who have power need to protect those who are weak.
Oh, he's very heroic. And even though it's going to screw him over, he's like, I'm going to do the right thing. He actually, there's like this snotty, like, oh, my dad's like the vice president of like whateverness kind of a kid, where it's like, oh, no one can touch that kid. And he's like, oh, I'm going to grab you by the face and put you into the ground.
Because you were picking on somebody.
Yeah, because that's what a hero does. So you really get,
it's great.
It's very heroic.
And he gets punished for that. And that's one of the things that the headmaster tells him. He's like, yeah, but you know what? I'm not going to expel you because you were protecting someone innocent. And I think that's a great, like, overarching thing to have running through all the episodes I've seen so far. Every time he ends up in these precarious situations where he's putting himself in danger, it's because he's protecting somebody else. I absolutely love that.
That's all I could think about, kind of, was when it's just going to make cream puffs. Presumably that'll be your second monetized stream. So yeah, Mashal, Magic and Muscles. This is one the manga is also quite popular. I see it often, and I'm like, it sounds so silly, but like it was intriguing, and I'm glad I finally checked it out. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. I was gonna get to it for a second, but Hayden was hyped on it because your girlfriend.
My girlfriend's been trying to get me to watch it for like 2 years, and you brought it up, and I was like, oh yeah, let's do that, because that's one I've been meaning to watch for a long time, and I'm really glad that I'm watching it now, because all those goofy moments in it, they have you roll your eyes and go, whatever. Like, and you just kind of laugh.
Yeah,
I was laughing out loud at some of the situations and the way he resolves
very
his
funny
conflicts.
It's similar to like a One Punch Man or Mob Psycho.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Very good. Yeah. Easy recommend. Check that out. National Magic's. It's 2 seasons, just 26 episodes. So currently just like a full anime season out right now.
And
so
the second
to get caught up on.
OP, the opening song for that is one of the biggest songs in Japan. It's beautiful, massive, and it's kind of a banger, honestly.
Let's go. All right, speaking of bangers, I do owe Sebrew a clip before we get to Magnum's crazy ass. Sorry to anyone who it's still early or headphone users.
I'm legit.
Get it done, I'm legit. Just give me like 20 more minutes, and then I'll get it done legit. I swear, chat. All right. Magnum dropping a tenner. So Hayden raced the roof. I'm actually going to borrow a Hayden clip for this one. Hayden, could you...
What is it's going to get?
Could you please raise the roof for us? At least attempt for Magnum's sake, please.
What button is it this time?
He paid good money for this attempt. Oh, so beautiful. Oh no, he tried too hard. Asking for it. Shout out, Magnum. Appreciate you. Now, any Ghost in the Shell enjoyers here?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Relatively.
I feel like most weebs do enjoy some Ghost in the Shell, be it the original movie, some standalone complex. Now we have 2026 Ghost in the Shell, brought to us by Science Saru, people who do Dan to Dan and many others, who have a very unique style. It's a little more, I don't want to say chibi-ish, but it's a little chibi-ish. Anyone else watch this? Watch the first episode yet?
I was going to, but I haven't gotten around to it yet.
All right, so I enjoyed it. I like Dan to Dan. I like the animation style, and it does actually work because in the first book of the manga, it is more like the original, whereas in the next 2 volumes, 1.5 and 2, it does actually look quite a bit more like this. So I get some people not liking this style, but the different style actually kind of does match the style of the manga. Oh, we lost a Tomac, of course.
At least I wasn't talking during it.
Browser's under attack. Yeah, so far I enjoyed it, but also it's the first episode of Ghost in the Shell, so it's the same thing we've all seen a bajillion times. The opening intro to the movie kills the dudes and then jumps out of the window backwards and then like turns invisible and then gets hired and then yeah. So we've all seen it a bajillion times. But
are they just gonna follow the same formula as the other stuff?
No,
I don't know.
So
yeah,
I can tell you some of the things I've heard about it is that they actually take the concept of the ghost and they, instead of it being kind of a philosophical thing like it was in the past renditions, they make it more of a physical thing. Like it's a thing that everybody just kind of they know that like the humans that are there that aren't like androids, they all have a ghost rather than it just being, you know, her focused on her ghost kind of thing. So they do actually take that concept and flesh it out a little bit more in this. I hear it's a little bit more humorous as well, and it doesn't take itself quite as seriously in some of the episodes, which I'm interested to see if that is actually going to hold up.
Interesting.
Probably get that impression because it's a less serious art style, at least.
Yeah, actually,
apparently they crack some jokes and stuff in it too that you know, just for this version.
One thing that so this is later. This is I think in the last. I have to be careful because there are some.
You said in part 2 there's some bits you can't show.
Yeah, definitely. So it does have more of that style, whereas the beginning is a little more of that traditional style, and so I showed the boring part, but yeah, that's the classic scene. Let's see, get something
because it shows a lot of talking. We know
more exciting. Yes, lots of talking, but yeah, still pretty cartoonish with the first one, but a little more adult, where it gets a little more anime in the later ones. So I'm cool with the style. One thing though that does kind of bug me. Brought to you by Prime. I like the English voice acting. So this kind of gets into some like capitalism and all that stuff, of course, you know, like a cyberpunk and whatnot. It makes sense. But some of the things they said made me go a little, I wonder if that's actually the appropriate translation.
Oh, no, localizers again.
So they did kind of, there's a couple of, I think they brought up some capitalism stuff where I went a little, ooh, it's a little woker than, because, you know, obviously they address that stuff, but it's
like which words?
Like they put their politics in it. I kind of forget. It was around when they talked capitalism. There's probably 3 times that it happened where I went, But if it had just been one, I wouldn't have mentioned it. But it was enough where I'm like, ooh, yeah, I probably should mention that. But hopefully it's not too annoying and doesn't pretend anything too terrible. But seems like some English localizers may be having some fun with it, sadly. But I'm looking forward to continuing to watch it. I will keep everyone updated on how it's going. And Chad, I forget. Someone said, "Are you watching Sparks of Tomorrow? Just dropped on Netflix." I was not. And I checked it out and I went, oh, wow. The art and animation is excellent in this. All of most of the backgrounds look like they were hand painted.
Yeah.
Also, sorry for some of these IMDb videos like to play really choppily. But yes, the art style is fantastic. So
it does look really good.
This is a world where we didn't have like Tesla and some others, so they ended up using steam for a lot longer. And then
like steampunk.
There's a kid who also has the brother who are and they're scientists, and they have this book that's like the 20th century engineering handbook or something like that, which it teaches all about electricity, which would probably be a big deal. So his brother goes missing, and he kind of hates his brother because he was supposed to come back with the book, and he always kind of held that against him. But then you get these 2 girls who seem to be having some rich guy buy like their estate, and he seems like he's after something, and it turns out he's after the book. But one of the sisters sends the other off with the book to give to the main character, and he's like, "Brother!" there, and then it ends. So presumably he's okay now. And then this is the rich guy, up to no good. Yeah, he's kind of got the snake look to him, and he's kind of a little gay. So he thought this was the chick, because he basically got him to also one of the girls. Like, not only was he buying the house or whatever, I think he's like buying her hand in marriage or something. So yeah, like Mr. Rich and powerful guy after the electrical book. And I mean, I liked it, but as long as there's not too much of the, once he realizes what's going on. Oh, actually, here, that screenshot, if I can get it again, summed him up well. I some of the art style changes actually work really well. Dang it. But yeah, the crazy face he's making here. Oh no, I'm so close. I'm so close. Pause. Yeah, there you go.
Let's go.
Yeah, the like deranged look. Yeah, he's very, very manic and like frantic and really wants the book. And yeah, so he'll throw money at you to get it. And if that doesn't work, he'll send people to kill you, kind of situation. Yeah, where's the electrical catalog? Yeah, is what he's yelling. I liked it. And the art and animation is fantastic. It's got enough, there's no like supernatural yet, but there's enough steampunk and like all the electrical stuff.
Yeah.
Kind of has like some prestige vibes.
That scene that it showed with him like walking through there with the candle, that actually looked really good.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
it's a feast for the eyes situation for sure.
Yeah.
Like I said, they do a lot of hand painted stuff, it seems like. So
what was this one called again?
Sparks of Tomorrow on Netflix. Only one is dropped and it's dubbed, so very easy to watch. And
write that down.
Normally I'm the sort of person who wants some aliens or demons or magical demon cats. We'll get to it. This though, it's so beautiful. I don't really care what they're talking about, but what they're talking about is also interesting. And like I said, with the prestige, it does seem to be that whole like Edison versus Tesla situation where there's going to be like a rivalry and a little bit of like gangster shit and sabotage and stuff like that, presumably.
I'm gonna check it out. I'm a sucker for steampunk.
Yeah, that sounds really interesting.
Well, and it's not too steampunk. Like there aren't flying airships steampunk,
right?
But it's like you take the steam technology and then take it more into the future because there isn't electricity yet, so there is more advanced like steam stuff. So steam
interests me.
Steampunk-y, but not quite the steampunk like aesthetic and like airships and all.
Well, like to me, it's interesting to think of like even just seeing some of that. It harkens to like what would the world be like if we were still using steam power, right? And you see them just walking through the village, and there's
alternate history
and stuff.
Yeah. For those in the alternate history, you'll definitely enjoy it.
Very
and
cool.
absolutely freaking gorgeous. Easy recommend. And then we got another new show out, an old show. Tomac, what did we got here?
It's new. I would know this as Ronin Warriors because that's what the dub called it when it was on Toonami.
Oh,
now
they're calling it Samurai Troopers, huh?
Well, it was always Samurai Troopers. But we just called it Ronin Warriors.
Right.
All right. And this is back. They're doing like a 2026 update, or is it a sequel?
No, it's a new season. Because it takes place 35 years after the first series, which is the gap between how long it's been gone.
I like that. I think that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, it's literally a sequel, and for this season 2 part, it's been a 3-month gap since they've done anything, which was how long they've been gone.
So how many episodes were there? Oops, I guess we lost Tomac. I was going to ask how many episodes. 26? Okay.
Yeah, for the original. It might have run longer, but that's what I remember from
Hilarious Under Attack. Yeah, this time it was while you were talking.
Yeah, it's been so far for the second season, there is 1 episode out.
Okay.
So it's more of an overview of what happened last time, but we do have some more updates that it's not the demons right now.
Are the demons? Oh wait, one just started auto-playing and now I want to see it. No, wait, okay, sorry. No, we have other things to talk about.
I had Badger watch like this show. There was only 3 episodes out at the time of the new season.
Oh, okay. I bet he loved that. All right.
Because I'm sure it's only some, because I doubt it's very popular.
I bet he actually loved that. Yes. All right. So let's keep on moving. I finally finished up season of Witch Hat Atelier, and yeah, it holds up. The ending kind of sucks because it blue balls you. It's doing the classic anime thing where it has like 24 episodes. So instead of having the first like half arc in episode 12, they're like, what if we do like 14 or 16 episodes for the first arc? But the way they put them out these days, they got to do the 12 and 12. So it feels like it's a 3-part like episode, and we get the 2 parts, and then we're just gonna have to like wait for part 3. So it's a little blue ballsy, which was dumb. But otherwise, I liked it. Some of the little girls got a little annoying at the end, but it looks so fucking good. So yeah, Witch Hat Atelier, it's all out now. So if you're a binger, time to do some binging. Another one I finished off, ABF Snowball Earth. It's one that kind of I thought I might stop watching, or I finish and then probably wouldn't watch later episodes. It ended up being pretty solid. They do some really good character stuff towards the end. Because he's all like the savior, and then there's the crazy guy who wanted to be the savior too. And then you find out he might have helped sabotage everything on behalf of the crazy like Snow Ice Titan, who also does show up finally at the end of this one a bit. It's really good, super likable character. You know, hero as heroes get. Really enjoyed it. Snowball Earth. It's a recommend. Nice. If you have a long list of anime to watch, probably don't put it up top, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. And then
I'm gonna try to stick with it.
Magnum for a Fiver. Tomak had a nerd seizure, which resetted his internet service. Yes. Correct. Now, Black Torch. This is one I've been talking about. I just learned some stuff about it. So I had bought the manga because it was like weirdly highly, like very highly rated. I'm like, oh, okay, I want to check this out. And then they ended up having one at the bookstore. So I got the first one. And then I saw they're turning an anime. I'm like, oh, heck yeah. So I'm like, oh, well, how many? Oh, I didn't realize there's a little mini poster. What? Mini poster? Do this more, manga, please. Oh, cool. I'm tearing that out. What the hell? So there's only 5 volumes. That's one of the terrible things about getting, especially some Shonen Jump. It's like, ooh, this manga looks good. Oh, there's only 46 of them. Awesome. Yeah. Like, there's only 5. Awesome. So I can get them. You know, if I like it, get caught up on it. No, it actually turns out, let's see, I think I have it around here. Black Torch actually got canceled in 2018.
Oh, wow.
Even though it was like really highly rated. That's what made me interested in it. But then they turned it into an anime still. And the anime ended up being really good. I really enjoyed it. And it drops on Saturdays, so I just watched the second episode right beforehand. Black Torch. You like Shonen Jump anime, especially like some Chainsaw Man. But instead of, hear me out, a demon dog, we have a demon cat. And it's first episode went exactly how I expected. So he's a shinobi, so ninja. He's got a little bit of ninja power. You love to see it. His grandpa is raising him. His grandpa also, you know, ninja power. They can also talk to animals. Others can't. So it makes him a little outcasty or whatever, but he's not like shy, sensitive protag. He's hard-headed protag, which I really like. And very likable, very easy to root for. So one of the cats he hangs out with is all like, oh, there's an injured cat. Let's go help it. And it's the demon cat. So he saves the demon cat. And then at the end of the episode, what do you think happens? The demon cat saves him.
They merge together.
Yeah, so it's literally
become one.
It's literally Chainsaw Man, but with a crazy demon cat. They call them Mononokes in this one, and I really like the little bit of world they set up for it. The Mononoke, they're big monsters. They eat humans, and then they can also look like humans as well too. So, and then the intro is fantastic. Oh, I think I actually already crossed out of it. I'm like, Hayden, if you watch the intro, you'd add this to the list. It goes hard.
Yeah.
Like literal, the music goes hard, and
Okay.
it's gorgeous. The fight scenes have been really good so far. You get, like the ninja fighting, plus now he's got like the black magic cat powers, which are they use a lot of like particles and dust, which is it makes for some really cool looking fight scenes. We see lots of like, fighting with blood and stuff like that. Seeing a little more honestly, I'm surprised it doesn't cause more compression. And so it's the classic too, where obviously he's like half Mononoke now, and of course there's Mononoke hunting squad. So of course it's, we should kill you or you can join our Bureau of Espionage. So yeah, it's classic Shonen Jump. It's everything I wanted. 100 Studio, they haven't really done much. They're a spinoff of another like Hike, and yeah, so they haven't done a ton, but it looks freaking gorgeous. And if there's only like 5 volumes, they'll probably just do a season and then be done. So it's one actually like has an endpoint, or maybe they keep going past it and ruin everything. ? Who knows? But yeah, Black Torch. And then this one is I think just Crunchyroll. Yeah, currently just Crunchyroll, and releases dub on Saturdays. Sparks of Tomorrow and Black Torch. Easy recommends. We got some. I don't know why that is auto playing.
I was just gonna ask about that.
That's a weird ad that I've seen those people over the years, and I don't know why.
Yeah, I have no idea what that is, but I've seen that girl dressed up as a ladybug like all over the place over the years.
No, don't Google Black Touch me, man. That's the wrong thing. Yeah, we've talked about Tomb Raider King. Yeah, it looks great. All right, and then this one is for what? Captain Cook, I believe, keeps bugging me about Chainsmoker Cat. Put it out in the language I speak, and I will check it out.
Wait, the immediate outrage the show had, doubt that's going to happen.
Oh yeah, no, I don't think it's coming to English.
Tomaki, you want to explain what happened? I don't know what.
Apparently, gross a bunch of people out, mainly because there's a bit in the first episode where her cigarettes fall into shit, and she picks them up and still smokes them.
And
I thought it was gonna be like sexualizing a kid or something.
No. What it does, it falls into trash. She smokes the cigarette, and then the next scene is her landlord down the hall like yelling at her, and then it cuts to her sitting backwards on a toilet where you can see liquid shit coming out of her ass as she blows up the toilet from smoking the trash cigarette.
There's a lot of style is what I'm hearing.
Yeah. I doubt it's gonna get a dub, or at least not be named in the dub.
Episode 2 apparently has it goes from her being addicted to cigarettes to her neighbor like smokes weed and gets her to smoke weed, and she gets high. And then I hear there's some cocaine references as well. So I think that's all that's out in it right now, though.
Wait until people hear about homeless people.
Oh, I know.
I'm aware.
Right? Yeah. But all they do is they dig into ashtrays and smoke other people's cigarettes or on the ground or whatever.
And that's the whole thing she's talking. She like lives in a trashy, dilapidated house, and she basically seems to be an absolute like alcoholic that has no life and no cleaning skills or anything. But,
ABF, I pulled this up partly for you. Thoughts?
I don't know.
That's the friend that smokes weed. Like they're not smoking a cigarette there.
Oh, okay. The eyes makes more sense now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's also this smoking cigarettes with you behind the gas station at 2 a.m. in Another Life or whatever it's called. Still Justin sub ABF.
Smoking
I'm sorry,
behind the supermarket with you.
Supermarket with you? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So this. Okay. Yeah.
I hear that one's really good. I'm gonna watch this fucking Chainsmoking Cat show. I'm gonna fucking watch it. Yeah,
it's so removed from the internet. You better
at some point or by next Saturday.
I'm gonna try to finish Mashal, and if I can finish Mashal, I'll check it out by next week. I'll let you know.
Okay. Well, yeah. Hopefully, we'll get some dubs by then. How about that? Yeah. What about now, ABF?
Oh my god.
Honestly, the cigarette stuff is kind of solid me.
I believe it's 5 at a time. All right, now it's enough of that,
like,
and then
like smoking. That's like smoking 2 Camel Wides.
Oh my god, I was a dumb teenager when Camel Whites came out. I may have bought a pack or 2.
Oh yeah,
we all smoked Camel Whites at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when I got tired of the non-filters leaving tobacco in my mouth.
Yep.
All right, so this is what Witch on the Holy Night? Yeah, Witch on the Holy Night. It's Ufotable, which yeah, some of the goats, and we'd seen a little clip of this, and you guys went, "Oh, that looks good." And now we have a slightly longer little clip of it, and she's about to do some magic. But yeah, the art and animation of it looks fantastic. They're leaning quite into the like CGI, like, you know, camera movement stuff. But the way they're doing it, it looks phenomenal.
Yeah, if they can do it and make it look good, I'm okay with it. It's whenever it looks like ass that I get upset about it.
Yeah.
What's the source of her power? She's a witch or something? Is that what you said? Okay.
Yeah.
Likely.
Yeah, Witch on the Holy Night. So
Oh.
yeah, we don't quite know.
That still looks like it's fate to me.
Yeah, that looks like Fate's Stay Night, and yeah.
I think it might. Yeah, I think that's what someone said. Is it's a spin-off of that or something? Which
Okay.
I just watched.
The designs are way too close.
Yeah, that's what someone said last time we showed it. So it probably is that. And then I hadn't watched any of the Fates, and I watched that most recent one because of the art and animation, and it like left me slack-jawed. It was beautiful. Yeah, even gun-ho. Yeah, looking so good. So yeah, I will be checking that out. I started off with the Turkish, and then I moved to the normal, and then you're a stupid kid, so you need a little more. So you go unfiltered or wides. And then I ended up in a weird place. I ended up smoking the pink ones for a little bit because the pink ones tasted good. Because the Turkish ones had that like chai-ish Turkish taste, and then they just started tasting like chemical shit, which is why I switched. And then they released the pink ones, and they tasted kind of like chai. I like them.
Yeah.
They're for women 100% though.
Dude,
I'm waiting for you to develop into rolling your own.
They're my
I rolled
Virginia
my own
Slims.
for years.
I never did that. I did have pipe tobacco.
I did
pipe
pipe also, dude.
Yeah.
Pipe tobacco is so good.
It is. I miss it. I miss it. Dude, I had like a 2-year period where I was smoking cools.
Oh my god!
Did you feel cool?
I loved the icy feeling in my chest, man.
Oh my god! Yeah, you feel the cancer tingling. Yeah,
I always said, you guys are gonna die with tar in your lungs. I'm gonna die with my lungs crystallized, so it'll still be pretty.
It's called preparation.
One thing, a couple of things I want to mention, Black Torch, I forgot, is I love Studio Wit. One of their like stylized things they do a lot is for outlines, instead of doing black outlines for characters, they'll do like green or red or blue, and it adds so much style to it. They did a bunch of that with Black Torch. Like I said, they did mini animation style changes, and a lot of times they'll do that so they can be a little lazy or do like the easier to stuff like animation. But like when they changed, it was really good. So I liked all that stuff. And then I went ahead, I hadn't read the manga, so I went ahead and opened it up to compare it. It's a fantastic adaptation. They're like nailing, like they're just taking the shots out and then basically connecting them. Which is exactly, you know, which is what you want if you want the exact, basically exact anime version, which I'm liking it. I'm going to keep talking about it. Naruto live action in pre-production.
We've had rumors on this for fucking years.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how this is gonna.
Exactly. It's like, how the hell are you going to do this?
Look at One Piece.
I know.
Like
I mean,
that,
if they can do it with One Piece, and the fans are like, "Hey, whatever," and then you still get new people coming in and going, "All right, yeah, it's entertaining." Like, I think that's their stepping stone on this. They're saying, "Okay, we can finally do it because people are accepting of One Piece." Now that doesn't mean it's going to turn out good, though.
Yeah,
for every One Piece, there's a Death Note and a Cowboy Bebop willing to say hi.
Yes.
I don't know how they're gonna get the fight scenes to translate to live action. That's gonna be really difficult.
Thing. Also, you're gonna have one chance of a transactor if we're gonna give you a fucking slide, because that's part of plots.
Does anyone know how to translate that on the panel?
I'm talking about Haku. That you're gonna have one person that could be a transactor. Because it's literally a dude that looks like a chick.
Okay. See that? You lead with that part.
I know. It's like that's gonna be your one chance for some bullshit that we're gonna give you a slide for Naruto.
That's gonna be their Toby, basically.
Yes.
Great.
Except Haku like immediately dies.
Fingers crossed. And up, I said I didn't want to forget about Subaru, and then ABF slid, I assume, a hilarious dad joke in. So let's get to it before everyone reads it. Subaru 1138 for 2. Wait, Erwin went back to the gay comic shop. Boo! My comic shop is gay, but they actually take really good care of me there. They like me. The black guy who works there teased me because he was waiting for me, but then I ended up kind of like to check out, but then I ended up going in because I forgot there's a couple things to look at. And then the cute girl, her customers went away, so I went to her, and he's like, well, of course you're like skipping out on me. Oh, I see how it is, or whatever, just joking around. Yeah. And then one of the co-owners who does know my name, he's like, oh, you can't make fun of him unless you know his last name. And he's like, yeah. He's like, your last name is, yeah. And so he still remembered my full name. So I like them over there. They're a little gay. But they don't have,
and it's the customers mostly, right, that are the issue.
No, well, occasionally, but yeah, one of the guys. I mean, they're a little woke. I mean, they own a comic book shop in a major city, but they're going to be a little woke. Yeah, it happens.
Hey, Yo Pops is in chat.
Oh, really? Hey, yo, what's up?
What up, brother?
67. No, no.
Well, you can't barge into this show.
Yo Pops, I don't think they're doing 67 anymore, are they? Get with the times.
It's probably still a jewel you can redeem.
VTubers are fucking doing it. I know that much.
Yeah, it is true.
I just want to go back to Erwin's story really quick.
Oh, yeah.
They're really gay, but they take care of me. I think it's hilarious.
Oh, probably because of how cute I am, yeah. So... No, they do take care of them, and it's about supporting a local comic book shop because I can't rely on Magic and Pokemon to do it all. I got to do my part and buy the used comic books, which I got. Oh, Jeff, this is one you might be jealous of. I feel like this is some. Oh wait, Jeff, are you there? Jeff, no, Jeff, I wanted to show off my cool find. Okay, well I got a couple cool things. I'll leave that there to show it off.
There he is.
So, okay, so. They take good care of me over there, and that's different than the half-price books I was going to. That was the used bookstore I'd go to, and that's the one where they literally had sections grooming children into being queers and stuff like that, where the employees talked about all their favorite RuPaul Drag Race. The male employees talking about all their favorite RuPaul Drag Race characters and seasons and stuff like that. Those are the ones where that's the place where I made fun of the guy in the mask.
Yeah.
So because I don't go there anymore, I... still every couple of weeks we'll go to the comic book shop because they got a good used section, and I'm one of the main buyers of the used section, I think. So if I want them to continue having a used section for me, I have to occasionally buy stuff from it. So Battlestar Galactica. So yeah, so I gotta have somewhere to go. So Jeff, did you know there's a Battlestar Galactica written by Rob Liefeld and covers by Rob Liefeld? Did you know this?
I did, but it's
Maximum Press.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
I've never read these, so I don't know much about them. But I know of them.
He doesn't do the actual art, but the guy who does actually does a really good job. Look how badass that is. That classic comic book style too.
Yeah.
Don't know what's going on there, but it looks cool. So yeah, picked this up for $7, which they usually do about half off these days. And I mean, it's got to be cool. Look at it. Look at all the pyramid shapes and stuff like that.
Apollo and Adama. Yeah. That's old.
Them dirty toasters.
Right?
I think
it's probably pretty good. The original Battlestar Galactica series, what was that, from the 70s?
Ooh.
Or was it 80s? I can't remember. But
I'm assuming it was 70s because wasn't it budget Star Wars?
It was. Or I guess you could call it budget Star Trek even. But it was actually really good. In fact, I thought it was a little bit better than I thought it was going to be, even being dated. And but the remake is so much better. That's the thing.
What the newer Battlestar Galactica?
Was it 2003 remake?
Yeah.
You guys keep talking. Look, men being men. Look at that's my kind of like space captain right there.
Hell yeah.
Look, and he's got the freaking aviator. He got the glasses on. Oh, We used to live in a society.
It's not
actually,
quite the
here's-
sunrise glasses, but you're getting there.
Here's
The
an
original-
old school comic.
Nice.
78.
Yeah, I knew
You
about
know-
that one. I didn't know there was a Rob Liefeld one.
If you're gonna make a comic book, though, it's probably better to base it off of the original because they actually, if Battlestar Galactica the remake came out now, it would probably be considered woke because of how many character swaps that they did. Swapping the
and
gender
race swaps. Yeah.
and on the comic book, it's probably better to have those male characters in it. You know what I mean?
Poop windows. Look at that deep V. The cleavage deep V literally went down to her waist. God, this is what I think 95. Yeah, 95.
Yeah.
Literally 95, 96. That's where we cut it off. If we revert the world and keep it somewhere permanently, I think 95 or 96 is the correct place. Thoughts?
No, the machines had a plan.
They've been trying to reboot for years. Then the remake happened, and now they're still trying to reboot, but they're still not happy with what they're trying to do.
And shout out to Sebrew. I feel like you got the $2 worth on that one. And then hopefully everyone abstained and no one read the joke ahead of time. I haven't yet. ABF for 69. Nice, 69. I opened up a deer cloning business. My goal is to make a quick buck. How does he do
Exactly.
it, folks?
Exactly
Hopefully
the
it makes
reaction I
several.
was looking for.
Also, a bunch of dough.
You be careful. ABF's gonna send his ninjas after you. Be trying to upstage him on his dad joke. How dare
Tomac
you.
is allowed to add to the joke. It's fine.
Oh yes, is what he's
It's
gonna
like
say on
for
air.
deer
You just
cloning. You got two outcomes for that joke.
know. Yes. Appreciate you, ABF. That was a random one I clicked on. I swear.
Grogu with his finger on the trigger is kind of scary. Not gonna lie.
I always forget I added him. Yeah. He's so adorable. They grow up so fast.
He's in there. He's still in there. He ain't happy.
He ain't happy. So one last little thing, and then we'll move to some gaming. Yeah, as I said, Battle Angel Alita Deluxe Hardcover Edition. Let's whip it out. All right. So I then discovered. So I got this for $15, which was a good deal. It's half off. So yeah. So this is her. She's very much so not particularly intimidating. So people like complain about the big eyes and how like anime she looks in the movie, but I think they did a good job because she is like super duper cartoonish in this, but I like it. Like it works because yeah, you have like her cartoonish little innocent anime-ness, and then you get like crazy monster guy. So I mean, yeah, the juxtaposition works well. So yeah, got that. Very looking forward to reading that. Found out they have the whole set and the extra like volume 6 for like $78 or something. Basically a steal on Amazon currently. But I have too much to read, so I'm very happy with volume 1. That's good enough. All right, and then yes, chat. Appreciate y'all being here. We're gonna move on to some gaming. Shout out to ABF for keeping the lights on. We have various rewards out there for all of you supportive people. If you want to support this young lady who looks like she could use some support,
Looks like you need some.
hit that thumbs up. All right, moving along. So we got another solo leveling game coming out. It's a little more. I thought it was Diablo-esque, but I think they're going for a Hades vibe.
Really?
It kind of goes hard. Yeah, I'm throwing it in private chat. Yeah, let's watch this. You might want to turn the music, the volume down a bit because the song goes pretty hard. The game itself, they do show gameplay. It looks a bit simple, but it's not going to take a lot to get me to buy this game. Let's see.
Karma.
All right, roll clip. Yeah, solo leveling Karma.
I've fought time and time again, all to become stronger.
And I think they got Alex Lee to do the voice again too, which is always good.
Okay.
Dear to me. That.
So it just shows, yeah, a bit of old stuff, and then it gets into it. And it seems like, yeah, whatever he's fighting is turning
Mutated beings.
his allies, yeah, into his enemies.
Okay.
So you get like the
Why do they
evil,
wear
like
the faces of people I know?
zombie/vampire version of all the side characters, basically.
Reminds me
Which
of
makes-
Victor Bran a little bit.
All right, so I thought it was a
Diablo.
little, yeah, I thought it was more Diablo, but now Hades though, right there, Hades. And you got the different like gods or goddesses or whatever like he talks to that will give him the different power-ups presumably.
Okay.
So I'm a sucker for Hades. I already seen this and I'm just gonna shut up and watch it. Yes, I love Soul Level.
It's you.
Good trailer.
Yeah, it is a good trailer. So yeah, I might have to dabble in that.
They call
I'll
it
let
a
you know.
roguelite action RPG.
Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, Hades. Let's go. All right, now, Tomak, I need your expertise. Persona 4 Revival will be updating some characters for modern audiences.
Oh boy.
Is there a queer character or is there a character who hates gay people? Like, what is
There's a
going
gay
on?
person in 4 I know. I haven't played 4, so
Okay.
my knowledge is surface level on that. But yes, I know there is a gay character in the main cast.
All right. Well, the whole game is about going into people's like psyches and stuff like that, essentially, right? Like
That's more
mi-
5. You're
mind
going into
diving them?
TVs a lot more.
Persona's weird.
Yes.
So, okay. So, regardless, essentially, he's a little bit insensitive in terms of how he treats outsiders sometimes. So, we wanted to lighten that up and make it a little bit more fitting for the world we live in now. They made several changes to make it more fitting for the world we live in now. Does anyone want them to do that? Even if you don't care about this game? I would prefer to just have the game remade.
Just don't take down your remaster you already put up.
Yeah.
Did they do that? Okay, well, Hayden, yeah, we will be discussing remakes here shortly because you played some Black Flag Resync. All right, now we get to make fun of the new God of War. So Dr. Clown PhD, we all know and love him here. Makes all those great AI videos. He was making the God of War Lafe AI where she was doing laundry and stuff like that.
Which was hilarious.
I showed some on my stream.
We showed some on this stream.
Mm-hmm.
They copyright struck it.
Holy shit. Fuck you, Santa Monica Studios.
Yep.
Copyright struck. Originally created, just using their character. Think we might have struck a nerve with them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Do it
Yeah.
again. Do
What
it
happened to a
again.
better company.
Yeah, they're gonna get what they deserve on that game, I think.
Likely.
Fuck
Now,
that
speaking
game.
I
speaking
actually had a
of,
friend at work asking me about that the other day. He was like, "Hey, did you see that new God of War that got announced?" And I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "What do you think?" And I was like, "Dude, what do you think I think?" And he goes, "Well, I mean, I don't care about playing as a girl." And I was like, "You're missing the fucking point already, dude." Like, so he's looking forward to it. So there are some people out there looking forward to it.
The gameplay looks fine. I'm sure the story's going to be retarded.
Yep.
yeah, that's how it goes. Speaking of retarded, any Pokemon goers on the panel or chat?
Once upon a time.
Yep.
A long
I knew
time
it, Jeff.
ago.
I knew it. So have you heard about
I
their?
was always jealous though. It seems like it'd be something fun to get into. I
Oh,
just
you
never
had
did.
Well,
you
I
got
never had a
FOMO'd.
group
Yeah,
to
a
go
little bit,
with, so it was
a little
always a
bit.
problem.
Bro, I got into it whenever
Aw,
it first
shit.
came out. I was at the park every motherfucking day with a group of like 15 people. We would all go meet up. We'd all go take the gym, do the gym raids. Like, I mean, we were in it for about 2 years, and then I just kind of fell off.
Hayden, did you wear
How-
sunscreen or did you use an umbrella?
I wore
Pink
a
umbrella.
long sleeve.
Yeah, while he helped like geolocate everything in our country.
Guys, what? Well, yeah, I'm wearing
So-
jeans outside and it's 104 degrees. So what? Yeah.
So my sister is so into Pokemon Go, she goes to the Go Fest. She just went to the one in Chicago. She's also been banned for using like essentially like the VPN to where you can say you're in other places. So that way you can.
I'll do it.
Yeah, she got banned for that. She never really did actual games other than like Candy Crush and whatnot. But yeah, she got so into Pokemon Go, she got her account banned for cheating.
That'll do it.
So they just did another like Go Fest thing for the 10-year anniversary in New York City. Jeff and Hayden, did you guys hear about this?
No.
No.
Oh, well, the influencers, they come to this party and they got this special little thing that let them participate in the event. If you were there, but you weren't one of the influencers, one of the paid shills, then you didn't get to participate in the event. It was specifically an event only for their shills.
Wow.
Okay.
So, what's the Pokemon everyone wants? Mewtwo.
Yeah.
And there's
Right,
ways
without
to get
P.
there's ways to get Mewtwo, but to get like shiny Mewtwo, very difficult. To get a 100% Mewtwo, which is like stat level 15, 15, 15, very, very difficult. To get a shiny that is also a 15, 15, 15 is unbelievably rare. Like normally to get your Mewtwo apparently to the full stats, you have to pay like $20 and like feed him something to get him fully statted out.
They did.
So for the event, they made it to where all of these people got a free shmup, or no, that's a shoot 'em up. What are they called? Yeah, they have a name for them when they're 100% and they're shiny, whatever. But they gave all the influencers the shiny, like level 100 perfect Mewtwo's.
Oh, wow.
For free, and it was guaranteed. So they had to catch it or whatever. But it was guaranteed. So okay, let's here. Okay, yeah. And they got a special New York City background as well. So they also got a rare background. So they got like the goatedest of legendary drops with its own little unique special background to make it even more rare. So the actual fan base is not happy about this.
Oh, I can imagine.
So these fucking idiots still think that people like influencers. No, we hate influencers. But they do talk about stuff when we find out about it, but we don't find out about it because we like the influencers. We actually genuinely hate influencers, and they don't really realize that yet. So they just straight up did like a 1% versus like the 99% situation and made all of their shills are now hated by the community.
That's
and
hilarious.
They're about to release a Mewtwo, like what's the Super Mewtwo? What was giant Mewtwo? Or no,
well,
Mega
there's a
Mewtwo.
couple different versions. There's like a Mega
There's
Evolution or Gigantamax.
Yeah, and that's the thing is they're releasing that. So it seems they did this shill thing to basically market to people, and to get that, they're gonna have to use a bunch of like the rare items and pay like real money. So they gave shills a Shundo Mewtwo, 100% guaranteed, 4 Mewtwo and Shundo Mewtwo. So they actually got like 2 Mewtwo's. Yeah, it was given out, and with the special New York background, given out sponsored creators and trainers that participated in the event, and it's for the 10-year anniversary. So they're like, let's celebrate the 10-year anniversary
by shouting people out.
Yes. Yeah, you managed to ruin the celebration. So yeah, all the casual players are not particularly happy. So you assholes invite a bunch of asshole influencers, and those regular folk that showed up received nothing. You guys can go fuck yourselves. Seems to be the sentiment. You mean the influencers. You want to thank the influencers. Yeah, because they're like, oh, we want to thank all the trainers for playing, while fucking over all the normal trainers, while all the shills
You should be thanking the paying customers.
Yep.
Yeah, so they're all like, oh, so when do we get our guaranteed Shundo Mewtwo then? This is how to not do marketing.
Oh, this was
Hayden,
a big
Hayden, you seem to be our biggest Go enthusiast. Would this have pissed you off if you were still playing?
Oh my god, if I was still playing, I would be fucking livid. I would not shut up about this shit for a month at the very least. Like this is 101 how to fuck up your game, fuck up your company.
Yeah. Hey, watch the influencers have fun. You can't have fun though. But look how happy the influencers are. You guys love the influencers, right? You definitely don't want to kick them into the pit, right? Wrong. We want to kick them into the pit. So yeah, way to go. They definitely are getting bodied. And that's how their 10th anniversary is going.
When we were in Japan, there was a big Pokemon Go event. It was like all fenced off, but it looked like it was, somewhat open to the public. It was by that mall with the giant Gundam robot that took a picture of. Like it was like a 2-minute walk from there, and we were all seeing all these people wearing the hats and stuff for the Pokemon. It was awesome.
Telling you, 6 feet. A lot of people still play it. My sister is addicted to it.
Yeah. I know Pokemon Go's had some trouble with their event, but people that didn't pay to participate still were able to get in, so it makes sense it was fenced off.
My girlfriend fucking plays it still. Every time we go somewhere, I look over, she's on her phone, and she's playing fucking Pokemon Go.
That's my wife. I mean,
yeah, people definitely still play it, and the people still with you after this long on a not a dead game, but a slowly dying game. Oh my god, like that's just put nails in the coffin, bro. What are you doing? All right, I need to refresh my drink. ABF, Call of Duty, Black Ops 1 and 2 just dropped on the PS4 and PS5. Controversy? Tell everyone about it while I grab a drink.
It's not really a controversy. They just never released.
Don't forget. Yeah, just don't forget.
They just never really released a game on those platforms, and until now. I thought it was funny though, because you actually could play it on PlayStation already, on PlayStation 3.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot of videos going around of people, capturing lobby voice chats, and it feels like the good old Call of Duty days. But the controversy is that people are saying you're supposed to hold the line, of don't buy digital games from PlayStation. And a lot of people, it seems, bought the game and are talking about it and streaming it and playing it. And yeah.
Yeah. It's not like COD's been free of controversy. What was it? Which game was it that they didn't have dedicated servers the first time?
Oh, I don't know, but I mean, this one does, and you can go back and play a lot of Call of Duty games. Some of them have bugged lobbies or whatever, but they're still playable.
Yeah, it's just that I remember when that came out because there were Steam groups for it. It's that we're not buying COD until we get dedicated lobbies. They came out, people playing COD. It's like, man, guess you don't stand your principles.
Nope, and it's a franchise that caters to normies, and normies aren't paying attention to the kind of stuff that we are.
Nope.
Well, I try to explain to the physical media bros. I get it, but it's us. We stopped buying the physical. We started buying the digital because there are some benefits to the digital. And this just kind of shows it. I get the, oh no, physical media forever. Guys, I get it, but
I like that
luck.
There's both. I
Good
think
luck.
that I like living in a world where there's options.
Yeah.
Yes, and you have the option to collect all the physical media you want on PS5 and below, and then on PS6, when people are really not buying physical anymore, all of you guys who are obsessed with physical media aren't even going to buy a PS6. So
Part of it, though, Erwin, is that we were gaslit by PlayStation into hearing that the digital bros are a larger force than the people that collect physical, when that's actually not true when there's a game worth buying on physical media. People were going out in droves. A higher
Call of Duty
percentage
one
were,
of those?
No, I'm talking the actual exclusive titles for PlayStation, stuff like that. People were buying it 60% and
Such-
above on physical.
Yeah, every
as?
exclusive that I bought for my PlayStation
Was it
Horizon
Last of
Zero
Us?
Dawn?
Was like
exclusive,
80%, I think.
I bought physical.
There's the Insomniac leak where they actually have a lot of those numbers. And yes, that was a couple of years ago, and things probably were trending towards that. But they're seriously gaslighting us into thinking that almost nobody wants physical. That is not true. Just because you don't care about physical doesn't.
GameStop is all toys for other reasons.
Part of that is because
they have games here too.
With Xboxes and PlayStations, they made the consoles cheaper if you didn't buy them with a disc drive. So yeah, some people did buy those, but that also stops the used exchange from happening.
Yeah, and even if you don't use the disc, I'm still in the camp that thinks that if you get rid of the disc, it ruins the perception of what a console is. And there's a reason why more people try to buy the console with a disc drive than not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they're Naganol and they're literally too retarded to use a PC. Correct? Yeah.
That, and also people want to be able to play a Blu-ray.
Yeah, that's the only thing I see, and that's why you just get have the $100 add-on.
Yeah, but I thought physical was dying. Nobody wants movies anymore to hold on to.
Well, that's for watching the Blu-rays we already have. Yeah, Blu-rays. Yeah.
But what about playing the games we already have?
What PS5 games are you playing on physical right now?
I have a whole stack of games actually. But
I'm playing Hogwarts Legacy, and that's on a disc.
If you get rid of the disc drive on the PS6, that means that you actually can't play any games on the from the previous generation.
Yeah,
hey, Uncharted 4. Yeah.
And which ones of those games are you currently playing on your PS5?
Probably the most would be Gran Turismo 7.
When was the last time you played it on your PS5?
On my PS5, probably like a month ago.
Okay, there we go. All right. I play lots of video games, and they're all digital on Steam. And it's fucking amazing. You can get games for $3, guys.
Steam lets you put on non-Steam
out.
games into your library.
Steam also
Nice.
has contingency plans for whenever Gabe, eventually passes, or if something happens with Steam, that you'll actually be able to keep the games that you've bought on Steam. That's what they claim anyway. So, yeah, we can't buy physical games for a computer anymore, really. I mean, they don't even fucking make them anymore.
No,
but
yeah,
that's
everything ended up
than
way better for it.
And not cheaper like they told us it was going to be.
Oh, no, it is cheaper. That's why we have the 70% off sales on Steam.
No, well, I mean, specifically for consoles, they said.
But you can't do that when you got to shell out the money for a physical disc. I prefer the sales personally.
Okay, if you're selling a digital and you're selling a physical, their entire argument was if you buy digital, it will be cheaper.
That was my next question is, when was the last time you guys bought a used game from GameStop? And when was the last time you sold a game to GameStop? I don't even remember. It had to have been
I don't like using GameStop.
plus.
I have a Fallout games.
Yeah, I have a local used game store that I go pick up.
Yeah, we got local here too.
Okay.
Last one I picked up GameStop was Prime 4.
I mean, it's still a good example of the health of physical media economy, though.
My used game store is always busy, and I don't live in a very big town at all. Like
ours is jam packed, and we're in a dinky town in between two major cities. So
and how many people in those game stores are buying PS5 games?
I see some.
Last time I was in, I was in one a couple days ago, and there was 2 people buying a PS5 game.
Excellent.
I saw somebody buying an actual PS5 from one about a month ago.
Yeah, and after all this, stuff getting kicked up too, they don't have very many consoles for sale. Like people are buying them up. PlayStation actually kicked the hornet's nest and shot themselves in the foot with this messaging wise, and they actually made people want more physical media.
We're also a bunch of easily outraged gamers too, so we got a lot of the nerd rage with Zero Thought going in, just like the Stop Killing Game retards.
Just like
and
Snow
it'll
White,
eventually they'll eventually calm down a bit and then come to their senses a bit more. What are you saying?
But just like Snow White, this actually cut through to everybody. You saw how many people viewed the PlayStation post. It's actually hundreds of millions of people.
Yeah, here they're probably complaining about it underneath the Call of Duty one.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh no, you can't get your Dreamcast game on physical anymore. Oh no. So yeah, not going very well for them.
I like that one.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah. Me, like, I think the biggest thing, the difference between me and gamers is my For You page is literally like being ethnically cleansed. So for like them switching to digital only is very, 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 very minor to me. Whereas the gamers like to think it's like a gamer holocaust, essentially.
Well,
when we've already shifted to digital a long time
the
ago.
problem
Sony's,
is to tie it back into what your For You
It's
is
the
with
Infinity
being
Castle
ethnically cleansed and
argument,
stuff. The way it ties back together is it's all about mass control and controlling what you have access to, being able to change things you have access to. That's the thing that people are pissed about. And that all goes back into the same thing, just like we were talking about the other day with the flock cameras.
And
right?
all of
It's
your
like,
guys' answer is to have the government regulate it. The government literally just had to say, no, we can't force Sony to make
because
disk
look at
drives.
the ESRB. The ESRB was the government coming in and saying, you don't want the government involved. And I don't want the government involved in any of this shit. I want the companies to do what's right and come together and figure out a way to actually fucking make these things happen. It's part of your fucking industry. You
got to show your ID to GTA 6 in Australia when it comes out.
Yep. Also,
which you would be doing with physical media just the same.
Is related.
Yeah.
All of this stuff is related.
I would like to think people would have a problem if Sony had
6, yes, but if it
had
was
better security and weren't being hacked all the goddamn
it is still a
time.
problem. Fuck that, Tomac. It is still a problem.
I know. People would have slightly less of a problem.
I don't want people to have slightly less of a problem. I want people to have much more of a fucking problem with this. Like, I want people outraged about this shit, personally.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. People are just being outraged instead of actually thinking about second order, third order consequences.
GTA 6, if you have a physical disc, you should be able to take that disc home, put it in your system, and play the fucking game without having to check in on their server.
Well, GTA 6 is not a physical disc, but if it was a physical disc, there probably would have been a way to play it offline without connecting to the internet, and it wouldn't ask you for your ID.
What they would have done was made it a physical key so that you did have
probably, yeah. That would, I mean,
that's a bad thing for them to do.
You put the disc in and it just starts downloading the same way it would download if you bought it.
But my point though is that you can go buy GTA 5 and put it in your PlayStation that wasn't connected to the internet and still play it. All this new shit is what's enabling all this digital ID and a bunch of horse shit.
Yep,
you're right. It's all about control.
It is all about control. It's all about that. They don't want you to play their fucking game if you're not going to check in with them. If you're not going to show them exactly where you're at, what you're doing.
The disc make no difference with that though. The disc are they would be doing the same exact thing.
Versus if it's a disc, the disc should make it.
But disc haven't been like that for a long time where it's the whole game and it plays by itself.
The majority of discs are playable without having to download a patch or anything, Erwin.
Well, I'd say there's a
yeah. How did that go for you with Stellar Blade, Hayden? You literally have to put it in a Faraday cage.
It was yeah.
Erwin,
that's the thing. At work, I wasn't connected to the internet. I didn't want to lose the costume or hard R graffiti paint that was in.
And you have a physical copy of Stellar Blade?
Yes. I have.
And yet they still managed to take your sexiness away?
No.
Even though you had the physical copy? That's weird.
They didn't take it away. I had the physical copy.
Yes, you had to hide it under the floorboards in a Faraday cage.
Well, no, you can always revert back by resetting your PlayStation and popping the disc in. That's the point. Is that it's actually preserved to a certain extent on that disc.
You just don't download the updates either, too.
Just like the GTA 5 disc, you can still revert your PlayStation back if the whatever patch was downloaded, stick it in, and you can play the mission where you get to chase down a lispy queer with a rocket launcher that they removed for being too offensive.
I also come from the
anyone in chat done that?
I didn't have internet at work until I started streaming and stuff. There was no reason for me to pay for internet at work, so I wanted my console completely it was just disconnected. So any game that I bought, I needed to make sure the game was actually on the fucking disc so that I could play it because I couldn't just go download an extra 100 gigs that they decided not to put on the disk. And there are people all across the United States that don't have high-speed internet access to be able to do stuff like that. Like, that is still a very common thing. But people forget that because we are on the internet all the time. And like, there are areas of the United States that they don't have that. Or like where I grew up, we didn't have internet in my house until I was in high school, and it wasn't fast enough for me to be able to play Halo 3 with people online. We were just able to access the internet. So
yeah, sadly, we've moved
still
on
a
from
thing.
those times, and you just have to have an internet connection to be able to game now.
Well, I know, and I don't
Even
like
when
it.
it's a single
2026.
player game that you can play offline, you have to have it connected at some point.
Well, when do you think we're getting a PS? When are we going to get the PS6? 2027 or 2028?
I think
they said 28.
I think 28.
Yeah, so it's. I'm sorry, guys. We're moving into the future. All right.
I mean, they
I
tried
have
DivX
zero
with
interest in
DVD
talking
years
about this.
ago.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I absolutely zero fucking interest in talking about this. Let's move on to Magnum's super
We
chat.
already covered it.
Yeah, I know, to death, and it's going to be. It's just like stop killing it. It's like them raising prices. I get it. Nerd rage. I get it, but. Give it a month, you guys will move on to something to be angry about, and then you guys will all be agreeing with me and then pretending like that's how it was always. Magnum for 10. The real problem is that we know that they're up to because of property ownership and how we as gamers are forced into locking into the internet to play a freaking game. You used Steam before. I like it. Magnum for 5. They can and will take your rental game at any time. Give me an example, because everyone says they removed the movies because the license and shit. When have they removed games? And don't fucking say PT demo. Sit in your pod and eat Z-Bugs. Yeah, I'm literally working on a documentary about all that stuff. Hey. Have you heard of flock cameras? You guys want to be worried about shit. Digital IDs, facial recognition digital IDs are coming, guys.
I think that we can shotgun care about all these things.
I do too.
I know, but can we worry about things that are actual problems?
We can
Like,
worry
you guys
about
are-
all the problems.
You guys are still going to be able to play all your games like just fine, except your
My-
physical games because those things literally fall apart.
They don't. They're sitting right here just fine.
Discord's a thing depending
until
on the
disc
format.
falls apart. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Discord's
so-
a thing.
100 years.
You just
Come
had to
on.
return your PS3 because it didn't work too.
Yeah, and I got another one. It works great.
I could have maybe fixed your PS3 for you.
It was
Do a
what?
little
Probably the
surgery.
LED reader.
Hey, I fix VCRs as a hobby. So
Really based. All right. There's a reason I didn't bring that fucking
Erwin.
topic up.
Erwin, you like digital games. That's fine. People have different interests.
Oh, I like physical games. I used to only buy physical games.
Yeah.
And it's 2026 now. So,
Okay. Other
sadly,
people
we
haven't
have to-
moved on, but you have.
But
That's fine.
Sony has moved on. The industry has
Sony's
moved on.
forcing it along, is what they're
Yeah.
doing.
To where
They're trying to force it, and the reason
Because
is
it's
for control.
because it should have ended a while ago. Because we want to complain about them raising prices, then we need to stop making them manufacture a physical disc. In the future, it's going to be like mouse PI for hire or whatever. It's people are like, oh well, they still make vinyls.
They never
Small
stopped making vinyls.
small batch vinyls. That's where it's going to head. Your
Yep.
mouse PIs will put out physical editions and you'll still be able to get physical stuff of that. The bigger ones, they're going to go digital only. Why the fuck are you normies playing AAA games anyways? Is my question. Oh no,
Fair point.
you'll only be able to get them digital. Then
It-
stop fucking playing them.
Also,
It's-
looks like we got a young in the chat.
It's my opinion
Oh,
that
what?
the longer we hold on to this,
Oh,
the,
VCR.
the longer we get from a dystopian digital phase that we don't like.
I agree.
Do you
I'm
use
just
your
gonna continue
do you
to
use your
make
tap-
fiction.
do you use your tap to pay debit card?
Yeah.
Do you do self checkout lanes?
It's every once in a while. It depends on how much stuff I have.
Don't have a fucking choice
same
anymore.
thing.
But that's the thing. They ripped away the fucking choice to use self checkout or not.
Guess who loves the self checkout lane and the touch to pay or tap to pay? Guess who's also doing a
They're not the
documentary
same
about
thing
how
at
they're
all.
trying to put us in a gulag? No, it is the exact same. It's the exact same thing.
No,
because
I
you're
don't
not
think it
because you're
is.
not using cash, and if you're not using cash and you're using debit card instead, you're helping get rid of physical money, which
If I
is
could
leading
get my
far more to this
fucking
dystopia
check in
than
cash,
Sony.
I would.
And that's far more leading to dystopia than PS6 not having a disc.
That's the thing, though. Like employers change
That's
the way
what
that they give
I'm
your
saying.
paychecks, and they put it directly into your bank account.
Oh,
My
well,
bank is
that's-
a state away.
That's
Like, yeah,
so
I
they
use the
don't.
fucking card.
That's so they don't see how much taxes they're stealing from us. Could you imagine if we got all of our
No, that's-
check
I-
and we had
that's
to
what I do.
hand the money?
That's exactly how I do things. I get all of my check, and I actually have to write a check to the government every year, and I think everybody should have to.
Hey, I love being angry as much as the next person. Magnum, what game have they taken from you?
Only example I can think of the occasional delisting, and that stays in your library.
That would be the okay part. Like, as long as they're not going onto your console and ripping it off, or you're able to
Do you
re-download
know
it
how-
again, you should be okay then.
Do you know how many
When they yank
physical
it off them,
games?
then that's it.
You know how many physical games I had? I have no idea whatever happened to them. I have every game I've ever bought on Steam for years.
That's why you don't loan out
Fucking
stuff
awesome.
to your friends and family, Erwin.
Yeah,
I like Steam. Sorry for liking Steam.
Well,
sorry for all the console plebs.
It's also
Sucks
people
to
that
be-
have bought digital from Sony and in the form of those movies that they
No,
delisted.
game, because that's different. They lost the license for that. Anyone buying digital movies, what are you thinking?
That is
Games.
a different
List a
topic
game.
entirely. Yeah.
List a game. I like no game they took from you. Magnum.
How
for
about
10.
Resident Evil 5?
This is why I didn't bring this shit up. I get it. You're all too angry to listen to reason and think of second.
You don't like
order
our opinion,
consequences.
Erwin.
I get it.
Resi 5
Yes.
still available. What are you talking about?
You guys all did this with me with Stop Killing Games. Now you guys are literally all on my side. Eventually you'll be on my side with this too.
Not true. I said the whole time, don't get the government involved and stop killing games. I said it the whole fucking time. It wasn't just you.
I literally had to do it's that. Okay, and it's.
This is
And
the most
I'm
fun I
looking
have
forward
all
to
week, I swear.
I'm looking forward to you saying this in a few months about the PS6.
I have already said I don't want the government involved in this either.
And that's always all your guys' solutions is always the government. Magnum for 10. If it was for monetary reasons, I would understand, but it's for global control reasons, which pisses me off. So Sony executives are doing the great reset to us because not enough people buy physical disc and they have to do extra money and the hardware costs are getting outrageous, all the RAM and whatnot. So they have to cut costs somewhere. So they're finally getting rid of the fucking disc, which they've already been slowly doing and they probably should have done with the PS5. They gave us an extra generation where we could get discs. I don't think this is the same as Klaus Schwab.
It's all
Maybe
moving
I'm
along
the
same
crazy
lines,
one.
though.
I love that people know the catchphrase "you'll own nothing and you'll be happy." I wish they did a little bit more research into all of that stuff, guys. Please. I fucking hate being reporterly. It sucks. I wish I
I
was
think
just an
all the
angry
roads
gamer.
are going to cross to the same place eventually.
They're all headed to the same junction.
Yeah. But some of those roads are Sony just getting rid of disc trays because they should have gotten rid of them with the PS5s. They shouldn't even be making consoles anymore, for fuck's sake. They're going to cost like $1,000 for the standard one.
And people are going to buy them.
We'll see about that.
Yeah. Without the disc trays, they're going to buy them just like they're buying the Call of Duty Black Ops 1 and 2.
But they're not being given the option.
Sometimes
Agree to
I'm okay with
disagree.
sometimes I'm okay with letting businesses run their business. I know I'm a monster. IB the EB hitting breakdown. Okay, it's like
Oh, yeah, that was hard to read.
13AKT0WN breakdown. I got it. I can
That was
still
good.
read
Good
leads.
job, Erwin. I don't know if I would have got that.
It took me a second. I'm proud. Appreciate you, Ivy. Let's see. I think we have actually, yeah, Magnum's been going crazy. Everyone needs cheered up a little bit. I specifically made sure this wasn't a tab so we wouldn't have to do this chat.
Welcome home. Come here.
After seeing that video, I've changed my mind, and I'm so angry now.
The best
Sony bad. I haven't bought anything from Sony in so long. Maybe like Pragmata, I guess. I don't know if they had any on that.
That's one I bought.
All right, is that better, guys?
Capcom's been good for a few years. You're good.
All right, I am so outraged, guys. All right, Dragon Kisser. Shout out!
Time you kissed a dragon.
After when I beat Dragon Kisser. Shout out to Captain Cook. I believe it was who suggested this to me, or someone gifted it to me. It's free though, so apparently
you can't give it to you. It's free.
I know. I don't remember how that went down, but Dragon Kisser is currently sitting at a 95%.
Holy shit!
It's barely a fucking game. It's barely a demo. All right, so I was led to believe it was Souls. Yeah, it's a cheeky third-person Souls-like boss battle. So it's one boss. It's the dragon. You're a Pepe Le Pew style rooster who sees the dragon and then it's like, I want some of that. Yeah, this is very poorly made by someone who's definitely not in America or speaks English as a first language. So you get a little cutscene at the beginning, and then let's see if we can get some actual gameplay. And then you basically,
that's right. You showed this last week.
Yeah, the dragon has like 3 different attacks. There's no memorizing it. There's no skill involved. And then you get to the mini games, and some of the mini games just don't work. This one was fun. I just kept doing the Guitar Hero one. This is actually kind of fun. It got a little intense towards the end.
You got your practice in from Dustmore on that one.
Yes. And shout out to Twisted Suitors, prepared me for the romance options. Do you like pineapple on pizza? No, sorry. We just already talked something way too controversial. Oh yeah, yes. Oh, a man of culture. So dragons like pineapple on pizza confirmed. So you have that shit. Yeah, there's also a little disco, which is just it's the same as Guitar Hero, but instead of directions, you're pressing the different buttons. And so you basically just have to do the mini game, and then the mini game will get your bar here right up here. This bar fills up, and then once that bar fills up, you get to kiss the dragon. It was awful. It's barely a game. I'm genuinely concerned my PC is being used to mine Bitcoin now.
Likely.
Dragon Kisser. BYU Center for Anime. Oh, so it's like a college? I think?
It's a student game. There's a bunch of these.
Oh, it's a student game. That makes a lot of sense. Oh, and they're all free?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, some of these are good.
I like that then. Okay. Of course, Tomac would know about these ones. Wait, so have you played Dragon Kisser, Tomac?
No, I haven't. I'm aware that of these, mainly because of Iron Pineapple.
Oh, no. Actually, Dragon Kisser is not on disc, so we should probably boycott it, Gunho. I'm sorry.
Put it on a cartridge.
Also, Gunho, we're done. We're done talking about that after we take Magnum's 5, that I assume is talking about it. I understand cutting loose ends, but I don't trust Sony. Even though I'm watching you guys on my PS5. You're watching us on a digital streaming service on your PlayStation 5. Why did you order
like 2 separate companies that hate you to watch us right now?
That kills me.
You know what? I want to download every one of my streams and put it on a physical disc and sell it.
That's what I was gonna say. But I didn't want to say that because no, please don't. No,
I'm doing
I
that
want
for
you guys to watch the
shows, actually.
Look how long the streams are. It's gonna be like 1 episode a disc.
Oh, and then he says,
Blu-ray burner.
"Oh, he says then
hypocrisy
for everyone." Okay.
Yeah.
All right. At least he acknowledges it.
On disc, I'll do it for you. I'll go back and do it.
No, give me some. Put me some old anime.
Hesitated.
Some old anime I can't get anywhere else. Actually, sounds better.
I'll help you with that too.
Let's see. Oh God, we are. I wanted to talk about these games, guys.
Yes, we've covered this. It's just people perpetuating the outrage.
Breathe. Let's go.
Yes, I used to only buy physical. Tomac loves his physical.
Yeah, like at this point, the less physical games I'm going to get are the ones that I backed. and that was part of the rewards tier. It's a
yes,
disc.
and that is how physical is going to exist.
And that's why I kept saying this is Sony's fault for not having a way to have a halfway letdown point. It's their marketing team. They fucked up.
But they already eased into it with the offering the digital only and the disc drive. They've been easing into this one for years, guys.
The middle ground.
No, we're talking about it again. No.
The middle ground would be a detachable drive for the next gen console.
And
then
they'll
after
probably
that,
do it. They already have it for PS5.
Yeah, technically right.
Well,
I say I don't know how to do
idea
that.
would be limited number of the peripherals, so that you're only doing like say 10,000. So limited supply, because after
That's
that,
what I'm
next
saying.
generation
Yes.
is dead.
Yeah,
but they're not. They're forcing it out now instead of easing it out.
Yeah, exactly. It's their marketing team. They messed up.
Yes, and this is like the Epstein binders. Our outrage is also partly responsible for it too.
I'm not even talking about that kind of disk drive either, because that one actually plugs into the console. I'm talking about just having one hang off by a USB wire, like the HD DVD drive for the 360. That's the solution, and that's what they need to tell people they're going to have, so that you can still play PS4 and PS5 games on the PS6.
Correct. I agree.
Yeah, I'd be fine with that, but that wouldn't end the outrage at all.
Probably not.
It would ease it. It would ease it. And they should have.
No, you don't understand.
They should have got ahead of it by saying that was going to be a thing.
Mob outrage becomes like its own thing with its own inertia. That wouldn't solve it.
That's what I'm saying, though, is that they didn't let people down by having that messaging out to let people step onto that news. They were just silent and just said, "Fuck you, we're taking it away." That's why people feel.
You guys all took it as "fuck you, we're taking it away."
Well, that's their fault for saying it.
Where I see it more as market conditions. I'm sorry you guys didn't buy enough physical games. Sorry the digital sales are so good.
I think that we were being gaslit on how many physical was actually being sold now.
Yep.
Just because you don't doesn't mean that people don't.
Okay. GameStops. They barely exist, and it's half toy.
It's all Funko Pops, all the way down.
Hey, let's get that GameStop price up.
We're moving along to something less controversial. Woman Simulator.
Hey, all right.
It is fucking terrible. It's going to be a Russian cash grab. So when I first saw this, I'm like, this gives me Russia vibes. The reason it gave me Russian vibes is because it was definitely made by like 1 or 2 Russians. Like normally these sorts of games, I'll fill out the questionnaire on Google. I did not for this one. I didn't want them to know anything more about me. I also might be mining Bitcoin because of this game. So the thought was, haha, women, they should just be house slaves. And then we went, wait, actually this game looks kind of fun and like a lot of the other games we play.
Who the hell irons a sock?
Yeah. So that's a
common criticism.
And so, yeah, the ironing, like, so you have to do your laundry, but the laundry takes forever. And I like saved the laundry for the last thing to do. So I literally just had to wait around until I found out I could like fast forward. You have like your checklist of stuff you have to do. You iron them and then you set them to the side and then you do nothing with them. And then they just kind of sat there. So there's so much of this game. It's barely a game. A lot of this like simplest stuff. I'm like, have you played a game before? A lot of things. So the dishes. So I had to turn the sensitivity up because if I had normal sensitivity, I wash the dishes like this, like, and you'd have to do like 18 of them. So I had to put it on like 2 sensitivity, which made me go around everywhere. So like to be able to wash the dishes without it taking a half hour and getting carpal tunnel, I had to be on like the twitchiest, sensitivityest thing I could. And yeah, it was like, there's a good game in there weren't made by one Russian guy. So I kind of enjoyed it. This is one of those Yasuke simulators where I get the left are going to be mad about this, and then Hayden's going to say, I'm buying it. But similar to a Yasuke simulator, some of these people actually also don't particularly deserve our support. And this guy doesn't really deserve our support. It's barely a fucking game. And the demo is super short. You get 2 days. And the second day, I couldn't do something. I forget what it was. And oh wait, no. So you have like energy, like happiness, and having to do chores makes you unhappy, even though you're living a really great life. I don't understand it, and I couldn't figure out a way to become happier. So in day 2, eventually you just pass out, and then maybe there's some way I could get energy or happiness. I don't know. And then your husband comes home and like you do bad. So like the basic like trying to balance the getting the work done to keep your husband happy, but also like keeping yourself happy and not falling asleep, which would be the whole like game mechanic, doesn't seem to exist.
I thought the game was funny when it seemed like you were just at home doing chores, but then you find out that you have a ankle bracelet around your leg and you're not allowed to leave the house, and your man's gonna beat you up if you don't do all the chores. Also, it would feel weird as hell playing as that woman that's trapped in the house by some husband of yours. I don't.
Actually, no, he's actually a total delight. I liked him. He's a very likable character. Genuinely, just get your fucking chores done and you're good.
Oh man.
Like he actually seems like a pretty reasonable guy. Yeah, literally, he's just like, I'm providing for everything. Just do your checklist, and he gives you some money to be able to buy stuff to do your chores. How much do you think he gives you a day?
$1.
$500.
Damn,
pretty
he's
good.
loaded.
I'll take that.
Little spending cash. And oh no, she's a horror. She has such the worst life ever.
Not taxable either.
Literally, just do the laundry, bitch. Yep.
Do you have a BMW 3 Series though?
I don't know. Once you go outside, the thing starts beeping at you, and I didn't really
It's probably a Prius.
It's like, I don't know about the bomb.
Yeah. So like he shows this sort of stuff, but like considering the game itself barely functions, honestly, I believe some of this is just like a lie. Like I don't believe you. I don't think you actually can cook like this. I don't believe you, guy. Sorry, Russian man, if that's your real name. So yeah, Woman Simulator, obviously we're going to have a laugh and people are going to, oh, you should stream it. You should stream it. It was dog shit and doesn't deserve.
Well, some people are
$3.
working on a Counter-Strike version of Woman Simulator, which I linked the video in the private chat.
Oh yeah,
I saw that
okay.
too. Yeah. You might have sent it to me, Tomak. Yeah.
I probably did.
Let's see.
It's like
That
Control Cleaner,
got me a
but
laugh.
women clean up the map after yeah.
I like it. Fistful cleanup detail or whatever.
Honestly, this would be really funny if they added it to the real game.
Yeah, I don't see the problem here. There's lots of games that are exactly this that are very popular.
The dungeon cleanup, remember?
Yeah, exactly. Visceral cleanup, power wash. All right, let's keep on moving. Boo. Now, shout out to Tomak for gifting this a long time ago and me just discovering it. Fish Fear Me. ABF, I got another game for us to get addicted to. So, this is roguelite. It's not incremental, it's roguelite, but you do get upgrades, like attribute upgrades, which is my favorite kind of roguelite. Yeah. So yeah, you've got like $100 million debt you have to pay. So don't let the very basic let's see UI and okay, yeah. Let's see. Man, that's like
borderline MS Paint art.
Yeah. So this is the shop. You can see where it says no refunds right here. And MS Paint, yes. It's a solid game. I'm really enjoying it. I really want to get back into playing it. I just had to play some of the other games I wanted to play this week. I'm definitely going to be playing more of this. And there's a bunch of different ships, and then the different ships will have like some of their own unique like like power-ups, they start with different things to where the first one you're just hitting them with a fishing pole, but then by the end I've got like a big anchor trailing behind me. I'm releasing big nets every once in a while. I'm hitting with the fishing pole and I'm shooting like cannonballs at them and stuff from the front. So it starts off very basic, and there's a bunch of different areas. You have bait, and you put out the higher like rated bait to get, you know, the more difficult enemies. And yeah, you got your bait down here. You can buy so much. You get it from the shop, and then depending on the different areas you're in, you catch different fish. You know, you get the various storms and stuff like that, which I think may also change it. Some of the fish are assholes and attack you back in crazy ways. Then they leave little fish bones, and you got to pick those up, which also heals you, which I like. So it kind of has that everything is crab vibe to it, where to get your health back, instead of finding random like crates to break, you have to actually do damage.
Yeah.
You want to heal, you got to go in the offensive. I like that kind of game.
I picked up that game mainly because the cover art is just Doom.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, literally just Doom. Yeah, Fish Fear Me, but with a bunch of fish.
Yeah.
I love it. All right, and then
I'm baiting.
yes, so solid game. Yeah, very positive. Let's see. $10 is too much. It was just like $3 on sale. So
yeah.
Wait for it to go on sale unless you're lucky enough to have Tomac gifted to you. Currently at an 84%. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. And it looks like it gets a little abyssal horror towards the end to Echo the Dolphin style. So Fish Fear Me. Sounds good. I'm going to keep playing that for sure. All right, and then shout out to Butter, dropping a 5. I have 192 physical Switch games. Some I already have digital. Yeah, well, one of the issues with the consoles is the space limitations, and that is definitely one of the benefits to physical. That's one of the reasons I buy physical on my Switch. Like, I'm probably never going to sell any of them back to GameStop. I just need it because it's going to run out of space either way. But I still have, I think, way more digital games than I have physical games, and that's usually because they'll be on sale occasionally in the store. With
those cartridges that just have the key on them too, I didn't realize, but you can actually resell those. So they actually
share them.
Yeah, they don't eliminate the secondhand market completely. They're still there. So I do like that about those.
It's a roundabout way, but yeah. I'm a secondhand seller on eBay, so I sell stuff like that all the time. I grab stuff from the thrift stores, whatever. These games, some of them have the codes, like you were just talking about. Go right up on eBay. I make up pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Nice. And shout out Butter. As we all know, everything is better with butter.
You can never have too much butter.
How did I end up with Genome Guardian? Did I buy it? Was it gifted? Did I find it randomly on Steam?
I've heard about this game. Oh my god.
Not me.
Okay, it kind of all blends into one now, chat. Sometimes thank you to everyone who sends me games and recommendations and stuff. Sometimes I don't remember. Sometimes I find them myself. Wait, what just happened?
I have a whole bunch of sperm games and a whole bunch of games that just have the word gay in the title of them.
And you still got married.
Well, this haven't ever got married.
I know.
Yeah. So this game is interesting because it actually has a couple different genres. The first one, you start in the middle as a turret as things come in towards you, but then it turns into a vertical shmup.
Yeah, this is why I've heard of this. I'm like, I love shmups. This is my jam, so I need to get this.
And then I think you can do this one again, but then instead of being stuck in the middle, you can actually move around. So I like that. And what's cool about this, so it's genome. So DNA is all CTGA, and it's like the combination of those. Yep. So you have 3 weapon slots, and you actually evolve your weapon based on which one of like the gene, what letter you put in.
Okay.
So I was using like the bomb, or maybe CT, or is it T? Yeah, the T is the bomb. And if you do all T's, it just turns into a nuke. But if you add the bomb to like the SMG, it just shoots like an SMG. But when you shoot people, then like it explodes at the end. So you can, and so there's bomb, pistol, shotgun, and SMG.
Yep.
And then you can fill up to 4 for each. So there is an insane amount of combinations you can make. Jeff, Gunstar Heroes.
Hell
Do you
yeah,
know
baby.
that game?
Yes,
I love
do.
Treasure.
What was cool about that game is they had different sort of like weapon attacks, and you could do two. You had like 2 slots, and you could mix and match the different kind of weapons, which would then make the weapon you used. Like I combined the blue and the green one, so that way it did a homing laser, which was OP. You basically just held a button down on one.
Yeah, too bad that weapon locks onto unbreakable things.
Yes, that's the only time you have to undo it. Yeah. So I love that idea, and being able to like play around. That's something I liked about Ball X Pit, where you could do the different ball combinations. And then you also have the upgrades too, and certain ones of the upgrades, like the blue one, light blue, you can only play with the C. So certain upgrades you can't put on unless you already have that letter, which incentivizes you to like diversify them a bit. Shockingly good. I have no idea how I got it. I think I bought it during the Steam sale because it was maybe in a bundle.
Little bit.
See all 203 bundles.
Yeah, I was just looking over here. I'm like, I might be spending money today after the stream.
I think I know how I ended up with it. Presumably bundled it with something else I was planning to buy. And actually quite enjoyed it. And they have a Genome Guardian 2. I believe it's early access. Maybe it's out by now. No, it's, yeah, and there's a demo currently for it. So
yep. I spend money around here.
I like these games. Sorry. Sorry. Yes. And then speaking of spending money, of course there are various rewards for our super chatters. She looks hot, but have you looked in the mirror yet there? What she's hiding behind? Oh, more on that later. Tomac, you're up. What the hell is Cave Story Plus?
Possibly one of the very first indie games.
And it's a Metroidvania, correct?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Depending your choices, you also get different endings.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay. So this is an old game, and then they did like a remastered version.
Yeah, plus,
that's Cave Story Plus.
Plus is essentially the remaster.
Oh, I love this.
Yeah, since I think this is one of the very first Wii download games.
Oh, okay.
Huh. So, yeah, Vox Classic Metroid. That's actually that's not a good thing for me, if I'm being totally honest. It definitely has got that Mega Man vibe. It's definitely giving me panic attacks from playing Mega Man as a child. I will, it's...
Yeah, these are the type of games that I used to play, but don't like playing anymore.
Yeah, I don't really either anymore. Like every once in a while, one of them will catch my interest, but for the most
They're
part,
too frustrating.
This is where it goes full like Super Meat Boy.
Oh, no, this place is literally hell.
I hate those kind of fucking.
Yeah.
When I want to play a game, I want to have fun.
Correct. That's
why I don't want to
play
rage
Souls-likes.
quit halfway through the game.
All right, now this one though, I am intrigued. Tomac, Crafty Survivors. What dis?
Ooh. I seem to remember some of the guys saying to get you like some sushi games. It's like, I already have one of those. Like, oh yeah, it's Crafty Survivors is sushi mainly, because like
So
it's your bunch of your characters have like separate like jobs. Because I think you start out as a carpenter.
Oh,
for, like,
okay.
Move sets.
Okay, yeah, the sculptor, the seamstress, the lumberjack. Oh, the fisherman, the alchemist, the miner, the jeweler. She's the one who actually runs it all. 300 plus skills? Yeah,
yeah, because you're also rebuilding a town for your meta progression.
Yes, and there's town building. They have the bosses. Hayden, I know you're a Survivors enjoyer. This doing anything for you?
It looks interesting, yeah, and I do also like the town building meta progression. I've always liked games like that ever since I played Dark Cloud back on the PS2.
Ooh, Dark Cloud! Now you're talking my language, man.
Love that game. So I love whenever you get to build stuff up in games and like increase your kind of base of operations. Like that's always a driver for me.
Ball Pit did that really well.
Yes.
Backpack Hero, I didn't love the gameplay of Backpack Hero, but I did like the village building of it. So yeah, Crafty Survivors. I need to write that one down because I don't think I've downloaded that one yet. That one I will be talking about next week, so I'll definitely play that.
Good.
Yeah, I'm a sucker for Survivors.
I could probably get my wife to play that one. A year or two after Vampire Survivors came out is when that released.
Beautiful. All right, now keep on moving. ABF, it's your time to shine. We enjoyed our far fishing, and then I went, man, I wonder, like it was months after. I'm like, I wonder if they have any other games out yet. Turns out they have far mining. Thoughts, ABF?
I think you nailed it when you said that it was lacking something, because you're not going to different worlds. You're just stuck in one central point and just experiencing the same asteroids over and over, just revealing a few here or there when you unlock them.
Yeah, so some of these space ones, like the coffee one we played, there was a lot of like having to dodge things and whatnot.
Yeah.
Whereas this one, there's not a lot to dodge. This is all, if you want to see experience or crystals or like money going in, just getting sucked into you at a crazy rate, this is for you.
This requires no skill to play whatsoever.
Yeah, this is one you can like out of your peripheral, you're like, oh, a blue showed up, so just kind of dodge it and it's dead. And yeah. Whereas the coffee one was you couldn't even like side monitor stuff. You had to lock in.
I spent about an hour last night on the Astro Prospector game, getting the achievement of doing the final stage without taking any damage, and that was pretty rewarding once I finally got that.
Yeah,
but this you can literally just have anime on and not even look and just like kind of move your mouse around in WASD.
The incrementalism of it is fantastic though. All of the skill tree and all that. It's just that the gameplay itself is a bit lacking just because doesn't really suck you into the game very much. Yeah, you can just kind of play it without paying attention.
This game should be $1.99 on sale and like $3.99 at the most.
It's it's $2.99 normally. Yeah.
So that's fair. I'd say that's about your money's worth.
You can get it and far fishing for $5, and you are going to get far more value than $5 out of it. That's
and if you have a Steam Deck, these are the kind of games that are great on a Steam Deck. Put it on there when you're on the airplane or on the go. Awesome game to play.
And then. So I'm kind of learning they kind of mix the genres. I don't love idle games. And this wasn't idle, but it kind of had some of the vibe a bit. Just watching everything get like sucked in while you don't do a lot.
You technically could idle it with the miners, but that's more of just like a passive, accumulation while you're doing stuff thing, not like a lean on entirely thing.
Yeah, so did quite enjoy it, but it's certainly no Fortune though. I assume you prefer Scritchy Scratchy as well.
Yep, Scritchy. Well, I mean, that one's also a game. I guess you do have to apply some logic on how to like approach things, whereas
Oh no! Oh wait, this is one I saw. Wait, did you talk about this the other day?
I talked about how we needed to get you to play it.
This is the problem. I see more like this, and then I just go through till I see overwhelmingly positive.
Exactly.
Shell Diver, only $5. Incremental. Tomac recommends it.
Oh, it's got the skill tree.
$5, you say? Is it 22 bundles, and then this is the other thing is you start looking through the bundles.
This is why Steam is so good at selling things over any other store, and why everybody thinks that they're a monopoly is because people just spend all their time in the store discovering things, because they really are the best at being able to find games you didn't even know about. And
then you click on the developer and you look at upcoming.
That's what I was gonna say. Is then after I use that up, then I click on the developer. That's how I found Far Mining.
And that's why indie developers want to launch on Steam over any other platform, and they'll eventually make their way to Xbox and PlayStation and Switch. Right. But they want to launch on Steam first.
Once they get the publishing money for those platforms.
Yep.
Appreciate you. Shout out to the Raiders. Mo for show.
Did he actually beat Mario this time?
Shut up.
All right, let's see. All right, we're going too long because not pointing fingers. Someone brought up physical media.
You asked me to handle the stream, and I did.
I did it myself. Yeah.
Bravo.
All right, let's continue. We almost brought it back up again. Now we got, this is one I saw Spiffing Brit, I think, played. And I was like, ooh, I want to play. And there's sadly no demo out yet. They just got planned release 2026. It's called Dungeon Baller.
Oh,
and yes, it's pinball for all you pinball enjoyers, Hayden.
Yeah,
games. Let's go, baby.
So, and then you have an inventory system like the classic like dungeon crawler inventory systems. A little gotcha-ing in between rounds, it looks like.
I like it.
So essentially, yeah, this is your like hero. You pull it back, you shoot him up there, and then it will like whenever it hits like an enemy, it'll keep attacking. This seems like it's the like Plinko, Pachinko kind of one. But it's this. And then if it goes through, your hero hits the spikes and loses some health over here. So there's all sorts of different abilities and items and stuff like that. So basically, you're hitting them and then trying to like take these ones out. So it kind of becomes a little like Brick Breaker, but with pinball a bit. And roguelike.
God, that was a hard one to find. I almost had to spell out the whole damn thing to get it to pop up.
I would say if you guys like this, you might like Rollers of the Realm because it's another pinball RPG.
That was, I think, the one we talked about not that long ago that I was also interested in. Rollers of the Realm?
Yeah.
All right. 999. Is this... Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
wait.
that's it.
Oh.
Yeah, it's literally a pinball RPG.
There's a newer one coming out that's just like this.
Can you shake the table?
I believe you can.
Presumably.
It's a keyboard.
Yeah. Like in that Rat Coin game, it was literally part of the mechanics was once you ran out of stuff and let you shake the machine. I always like that.
The pinball machines, they usually have two buttons, one to shake one way and one to shake the other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then so obviously, they got the roadmaps up and stuff like that. So official Steam demo seems okay. They have us here, so probably like September, October or something. We should get a demo for that.
Perfect.
But I am intrigued. Dungeon Baller. All right, this one was. I think this was another Captain Cook or someone sent this to me. Maybe one of my hamsters. I'm not sure. Currently, no release date, and you can request early access. Bronzebeard's Tavern 2, a chaotic co-op tavern manager, Hayden, where 1 to 8 players step into the boots of a young Papa Bronzebeard and family, traveling across fantasy regions to master unfamiliar cuisines, serve unpredictable customers, and prove yourselves worthy under legendary tavern, whatever the hell the last word was. So not only are you have to do like a diner dash kind of situation, you're also doing all like the cooking bits too. And you can do up to 8 people.
Heat. That's funny.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, you're jumping on that bellow.
Oh, okay. I see now.
There have been a slew of tavern simulator games that have come out over the past maybe year or two that are very similar, where you have to do all the cooking. Now, this one looks way more chaotic, but doing the cooking, then serving, pouring beers.
What's
throw food at the patrons?
What's that popular game? Played Up. That
I was
game,
gonna say Overcooked also.
Oh, Overcooked. That's what I'm thinking of. Those are the games that people have in mind when they're making these, I think, because that's a very popular game.
It is. It's extremely popular,
and also very normie and female friendly. No joke. Like your girlfriend would want to play with you.
Oh, if we play this, we'll try to get Jess to play with us. Yeah, for sure.
So
we gotta have someone yelling the loudest.
Bronzebeard's Tavern 2. I'll keep you guys updated because I'm interested. Hayden Wayne, it's your time to shine. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't know. Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resync. All right, everyone had their chance to be mad at me. Now's everyone's chance to be mad at Hayden. Tell us how outraged you are about Black Flag Resync.
Black Flag Resync is fucking awesome. I am an OG enjoyer of Black Flag. I absolutely love that game. Played it whenever it came out, and it was one of the first games I ever 100%ed. I adored it. Getting into Resynced, they have changed a couple of things up. and I think combat is going to be probably controversial with people because they did change the combat system. It used to be basically a rock, paper, scissors system. And whenever that would play out, you'd get these really cool kill animations, and then you could chain those together and wipe out an entire like group of enemies with just chaining the kills once you got the first one. They have changed that up with this. They have put in a parry mechanic, and they've put in like defense, like a defense bar, right? And so you have to beat down the defense of the enemy before you can get to the moment that you can do a takedown,
which is the modern fighting system, right?
So I have Souls likes.
Yeah. It's modern.
No, it's taken out of like the Yasuke game.
Yeah,
like it's
out
like
of
that
Shadows.
Exact,
They changed it back after, I believe they changed it with Origins first. So the most recent Assassin's Creed game I played besides this was Odyssey, which did have that combat system, but they have improved on it vastly since then. I did not play Shadows, but once you get the hang of it, it's actually really fun. And it's tied to your weapons, how many takedowns you can do at a time. So the first swords that you have, you can only do one takedown. Then I've upgraded now to where I can do 2 takedowns chained together. But then if I can also get a couple of parries in perfectly as enemies are attacking me in the free flow combat, I can take down multiple enemies at a time.
And now, really quick too, people, if you get an unbiased opinion about Assassin's Creed Shadows, they will tell you that the combat system is better than the older
Norman
games.
Won't shut up about it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So another thing, they did a really good job on the graphical updates in this. Everything that you've seen posted online with people bitching about it, they are taking the most like perfected screenshot they can for something, and then throw in like a screenshot from this game where the NPCs in this game, unlike in 2013, the NPCs in this game actually move around the map and they have like lives that they're kind of living and stuff. And you had a little bit of that in the original Black Flag, but now it's a bit more fleshed out.
Ooh, Hayden, speaking of flesh, let's take the first one. But Booba, the whores aren't as whorish anymore, Hayden. Or so I'm told.
Oh, darn.
Not from
I want
what I've seen.
I want to
we'll get to Magnum
up.
Yeah, in a sec. All right, well, go ahead, Avia.
So Pirate Nation put out something yesterday that said that the reviews are mixed and that the cutscenes are locked to 30 FPS, and people were making a big deal about that.
78 currently.
People don't know anything when it comes to video game cutscenes, because every cutscene in every game is 30 FPS.
Correct.
I stopped following. I stopped following Pirate Nation a couple months ago.
Okay,
it's for that same shit.
He's just wrong on that one thing.
On the censorship,
because he just gets on the outrage bandwagon.
Yep. On the censorship thing, real quick. Now I can.
I thought this was a gay joke for sure. Like the joke of this super chat was that it actually ended up not being a joke. And actually was, I thought he was just, does he look like you?
Yeah,
like,
we look similar.
Kind of? Okay.
Hair. He has a little ponytail thing too. Like, yeah. But so on the censorship thing, I can say that I don't like them covering up Booba, but I can still enjoy the game too.
Thank you. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, censorship is bad. I don't like whenever they bring up the coverage on the cleavage. No, give me the cleavage. Give me all of that. I'm not going to throw a game in the fucking garbage disposal because they did one thing I didn't like when it's one of my favorite games of all time. I can sit down and play it. It's updated. It looks better.
So Hayden, then here I'm going to test you with a little more of the rage. Then DRM. You have to do it. Ubisoft account and do a third-party EULA. That's a deal breaker for a lot of people.
That's annoying as fuck. But it's also if I let that stop me from playing every game. If I didn't play any game that had DRM, or I didn't play any game that did all this little stupid bullshit like making me connect accounts that I don't like, I wouldn't be playing any new fucking games. And I play all of them. Like, yeah, it sucks. It's annoying, but fucking okay, whatever.
Also, if the DRM bothers you, which it does bother me. All you have to do is wait a year for the game to go on sale, and all of a sudden the de novo stuff is missing for some reason.
Every single fucking
take
de
it
novo
away after
game
a year.
is crap. If you really fucking
or play on GOG.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I do like to call out the account making of other shit. Like I don't like it.
I know.
But, it's not a deal breaker either.
But I did it to play the game. This
Where
is one of my favorite games of all time. So
reasonableness when we were talking about the damn PS6 earlier? All right, now Hayden, next test. $85 of DLC. Thoughts?
Fucking retarded. Fuck you, Ubisoft, for that. But also completely fucking optional, and it's just cosmetics that like all the cosmetics have
cool.
Some gameplay stuff. So like, the Master Assassin one was in the deluxe version of the game. So if you bought the deluxe version, you get Master Assassin. But if you buy the deluxe version, what you don't get is like the Sea Dragon or Thunder God or all of these other fucking cosmetic things.
All right, so at least it's just costumes.
Yeah, well, they do have some gameplay stuff in them. Like, so that the Hellfire one, I think you're able to like your reload speeds faster, stuff like that. They put some of that in there, which I think is fucking gay and retarded.
There's one that's $5. That's map pack. This one's at mostly negative. What did they?
Is that all the treasure chests? Probably.
Yeah, it's like rare collectibles.
Gives you the treasure maps. Yeah. You instantly unlock them. Otherwise, you find them when you're playing the game.
Yeah.
Oh, like yeah. In Forza Horizon 6, I don't know if you noticed this, Hayden, but to find all the missing cars or whatever, you can actually whip out your credit card and it'll put them on the map for you.
Yeah,
that's what that
exactly.
is. Yeah,
that's exactly what that is. That's all it is. Otherwise, you just find them when you're playing the fucking game.
Is this the pander to China skin?
Yes.
Yeah. Definitely looks it.
No,
here. Yeah,
like
look at that arm piece.
Yeah, these cosmetics are all stuff that don't actually fit into the game very well. They give you a little bit of a gameplay boost, and some people might think it looks cool, and I think it's fucking dumb. I don't like it, but guess what? I'm not gonna fucking buy it. So it's the same cost for the deluxe version of the game to buy all the DLC, and I'm just not gonna buy it. They can put it on the store all they fucking want. Now, one thing that is annoying is every time you first load into the game, now for me, because this is an open world exploration game, right? First thing I do is I open up the map. But I have about a minute and a half that I have to sit there where my map button immediately opens the Ubisoft store. So I just have to stand around while I wait for the push the button to go to the store prompt goes away. It's fucking annoying. But after a minute, I don't fucking think about it anymore. And I will say this as well. I've gotten to a part where they've put in some of the new content. Like they put in the 3 officers and little side stories for them. And they put in some extra like little side quests and stuff. And you can definitely tell that those were not part of the original game. Like the characters in the cutscenes move differently. They sound a little bit different. It's like...
So here's my question then, because a lot of people's answer is, oh, why do I need to play this? I'll just play the old one.
Yeah.
Would you argue that it is worth playing with the updated graphics and such?
If you're going to bitch about every little glitch that happens in the game, right? There's been a couple of glitches here and there where like a character model kind of like loads in weird for a cutscene or something, or you got like a piece of clothing sticking through them. Or I had one glitch where I tried to double assassinate 2 guys and it just like slingshotted me across the map and
always hilarious.
Guys. It was funny. It was kind of annoying, but it was funny. That's not something that's breaking the game for me, and I'm not that mad about it. Now, if you're going to get mad about that, if you're going to get mad about the things not being perfect or mad about the combat, fine, wait for it to go on sale. But I think it's absolutely worth playing, and I'm enjoying the fuck out of it. And as soon as we get done here, that's what I'm going to go do. I'm going to go right back. I'm 15 hours in, and I'm going to go right back into it as soon as we get done with this stream, because I'm having fun. Like, yeah, there's plenty of things you can bitch about and nitpick about and be like, well, this doesn't look that good. Okay, fine. But I'm having fucking fun with it. I'm playing as Edward Kenway again out on the seven seas doing whatever the fuck I want, running around doing assassination missions, fucking doing pirate shit. I'm having fun. So I give the game a thumbs up.
So did they change the meta plot for 4?
No.
Okay, so you're still in the office.
They extended the plot at the end of the game, from what I've heard. If you know anything about the game, I'll just say it goes a little bit more into Blackbeard's story from what I've heard. I haven't played that far yet, but and to get to that stuff, you do actually have to play the stuff that was like spliced into it that you can tell like doesn't belong really. So you do have to do all of that to get to the end that continues out. And I'm assuming those cutscenes aren't going to be as good either. And I don't fucking care because I'm having fun with the game.
Hayden, well, you're already hyped. We're about to get you even hyper. Shout out to ABF for his production skills. Didn't even have to ask him to whip it out. So this is the like subway train, like Subway Surfer style game with that like Jet Set Radio style like vibe to it.
Yeah.
So this is them revealing all of the various train skins you can be. Hayden, have you seen this?
Yes, I have.
Have you seen the skins where it's all VTubers?
I have not seen the skins, no.
ABF roll clip.
I turned it down because it seems loud.
Yeah, it's gonna be loud.
Yes. Yeah. So this game actually looks pretty cool.
Hey!
Yes. I pulled this up so Hayden could yell, "Hey!"
Yeah!
A bunch and be like, "Oh, I love this!"
Iris.
Yes.
Iris was my first ever VTuber, actually.
RT Games YouTuber. So there are a couple YouTubers in here, mostly VTubers though.
Ren Penrose is kind of woke and kind of stupid, but she's alright.
Oh, Sea Dog's in here too. So yeah, they have some of the more mainstream ones.
Lime Malicious? Yes, I know.
Too fast, too ferret.
Yeah, I saw that. This game actually looks kind of cool.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, so Sea Dog. He has his moments. I've had to unsubscribe though because of all his woke moments. But yeah, Iron Mouse.
Mouse he's in, yeah.
That right there is genius.
Oh yeah.
You make a game like this.
Connor's in is because they put Mouse in.
Yeah.
Oh, Shiori's in? Fuck yeah.
Yeah, a few others, Giga. Yeah.
Okay.
So
okay.
Hayden, thoughts on a company knowing its audience?
Yeah, let's do more of
that. That was
shit,
genius. That was great. Yeah, you make your game and it's clearly made for like weebs.
Yeah.
Yeah, you team up with a bunch of VTubers and YouTubers for skins.
There's a why can't I remember?
And I don't know if it's free or if they're doing like DLC, but they can make a lot of money selling like Iron Mouse skins and stuff like that. Like so much money.
Yeah.
Right, especially if they did it like if they did a gotcha game style too, which all of those weebs actually would love. They would prefer to spend extra money to make it Gamba.
Yeah.
Hayden, I think you
Gamba
you would be one of those
fun.
Gambers.
Now, when we covered this game and during one of these shows where it was showing it off for the first time, I thought it looked dumb. I was like,
I was not interested at all when they showed it at first. You throw VTubers into it, now I'm kind of considering.
I'm still not interested though.
I say Tomak.
The demo's great. The demo's great.
Okay, I was gonna say Tomak, you have Sonic Brain. It seems made for you. You enjoyed it?
Yeah, it's essentially just Tony Hawk.
Oh, okay, yeah, because it's all about keeping the grind. So there is a demo. It's been out for the demo.
At least there was. Right? I don't know if it's still up.
Really? Okay, I will check.
It was like a year ago.
Dash attack or whatever. Okay, cool. Yeah, I will look into that. All right. We're at 2:13. The segment I wanted us to like nerd rage on about was Microsoft. That's what we're supposed to get. We went a little long. Do you guys want to keep going or should we skip past Asha Sharma and call it?
Cover it if you want.
Yeah.
All right, we'll knock it out. We'll knock it out quick then. Yeah, if anyone needs to skedaddle, let me know. Magnum dropping a $5 Black Flag is not an AC game. It's a pirate game, which is probably why it's a great game.
Correct.
Yeah, you can ignore the Assassin's Creed part for like 2/3 of it.
That's one of the reasons that I liked Odyssey too. Is I thought Odyssey was a shit Assassin's Creed game, but it was a fun Greek mythology simulator.
So like normally, Magnum loves Black Flag. He also loves bullying like panelists with super chats. Yes, and he likes to occasionally bully Hayden. He has the perfect chance to bully Hayden. I think he's about to make a big black guy gay joke about Hayden. No, he says he looks like the main character, which is just true. And then I'm like, all right, now he's gonna go after Hayden. Oh, what the heck, Magnum? Agreeing with them? I don't like that. I don't trust it. All right, so Asha Sharma just doing her victory lap after laying off all the people at Xbox.
Good.
A lot of them deserved it. A lot of people have been around for a long time and did some good, though. Also got gone.
But
most
importantly,
when you suck, that's what happens.
That retard from Obsidian that was like wanting black people to replace him in the industry.
Yeah, the Vowed guy.
Congratulations.
He got fired.
And then apparently there was another art director who also got fired, where people were like, no, that's different one, different guy. And apparently that guy actually did do some good and did actually work on good stuff. So that's what sucks is there were some good people who got fired. There are also
some
a
of the
bunch of
good ones
useless
can
people.
get caught in the net.
Yeah, and you just got to hope it's Twitter style, where if they did fire anyone they shouldn't, they bring him back. Yeah. So Asha Sharma gets rewarded for laying off American mega corporations by becoming an official advisor for the U.S. Federal Reserve.
I'm really fingers crossed that this is Doge 2.0, baby. Fucking start firing people, fucking axe them, fuck them all. I don't want them there.
That was
Why
my
the
first
reserve?
thought. She's going to help shrink government, but also the Federal Reserve is its own entity.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's private, 1000%. Yeah, run by all the big banks. She's leading a task force to address employment and productivity in the U.S. and will directly influence government decisions. As much as an advisor will directly influence.
If she just fired 3,500 people, fire more. Let's get Asha Sharma to just fire everybody because I like it.
I believe it's in relation to like AI as well, and employment and productivity involving AI. Man, like shit cannon everyone, and then the government's like, we're bringing you on to tell us how to shit can more white people. It's not the best.
I don't like her H1B.
That is,
of course,
that is our next segment, because they've had to come out and say, they had to come out and say, leave Asha alone. Sons and Shadows. He sees Nerd Slap over there.
I was like, oh,
being a dirty gray, and he says, we can't just wait for someone else to fix the gray problem. We have to be part of the solution. And he cocked it back, and then he
blood gulch shot across the map.
Yes.
Like, dang, baby.
And then he took the skin off his peanuts.
That's not the same thing. They could put 100 other things in it.
I think a lot of the stuff comes off the peanuts when they roast.
And now Nerd Slap's a real boy. Congratulations. Wait, what is that? Hold on. What do we have there?
It's my tiny P90.
Hey!
I got a figure lately.
It's his tiny P. 90.
Yeah, I got it. I thought that was the joke he was making. Was that the joke you were making?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Yeah, bro, straight up 360 no scoped Nerd Slap. You love to see it. Yes, appreciate you all. And then actually, we got a fun clip for Jeff too. Let's go and knock out that one. Cheers.
Hey, what's the matter? Is everything okay down there in the bubbles, little boy?
Boobs make everything better. She just wants me to be happy. Also, stockings plus bit of hip. It's far, like on paper, this shouldn't be as hot as it is. But man,
let me give you guys a quick lesson. That area between the stockings and the skirt is called the zettai ryoiki. Yeah. So that comes from Neon Genesis Evangelion. And it is the impenetrable area. It's like the area that you don't let anybody get to.
Your swimsuit area. Okay.
Yeah, well, it's specifically the upper thigh between two pieces of cloth where there's exposed skin.
Well, yeah, even like she's got the little leggings underneath, but she almost has it. Let's see. Do I have any who have it? Let's see. I don't have.
You're gonna look for a shrine maiden to have that gap.
I'll say.
Not necessarily.
I'll say Kill la Kill gets me close.
Yep, that's it.
But it's just...
Zeta Ryoiki. That's it.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah, I trust Kill la Kill to do that. Let's see.
Yep.
Anyone?
Absolutely.
Let's see. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised Blizzard from One Punch Man doesn't. Because she's always trying to use being hot to her advantages. Let's see.
Everyone's trying to look up the skirts of all of his action figures.
Freeran definitely does not have any.
No.
She's
I have a Little Busters figure up here. I'm not going to show on screen.
Well, maybe if you had a Fern model.
Hayden.
Yep.
What
guy? Yep.
Ignore the horsetail.
It's not a tail.
I got a little. Moving on. We're wrapping things up, Tomok. And we're trying to take as little psychic damage as possible. Shout out, Jeff. Thank you for the support. Moving along. Microsoft has responded to a false conspiracy theory that spread online after the recent Xbox layoffs. Some people falsely claimed Xbox CEO Asha Sharma was replacing American workers with people on H-1Bs. Well, Microsoft Chief Communications Officer Frank X, which honestly, being known by your first name and then X is pretty fucking based. You guys will from now on have to call me Erwin X. Shaw denied the claim, saying Sharma is, quote, American born, raised, and educated. No one brought that up.
Nope.
But if you're bringing it up, street shitters are as American as I am African.
What kind of American are you?
Oh, no, the American Indian laid off all the white people and replaced them with Indians. Oh, that's okay then. She's an American.
I'm just saying, I really hope that this goes in the direction of fire them, remove their job titles. That doesn't exist anymore. Fuck them.
Yeah, and here's the thing. Yeah, they didn't really deny the H-1B visa thing. They just said she's American.
Yep.
So that kind of leaves some questions. Yeah.
You have that, and you also have her, overseeing the employment over at the Federal Reserve. Like, none of this makes good optics for her getting Xbox back on track, and I think that's the biggest issue here.
To be fair, she's doing better than expected. If she was just a full-blown globalist hatchet woman, I think they'd be doing this a bit differently. And the layoffs were coming. Now, do they end up replacing them all with Indians and Southeast Asians and that sort of stuff?
I'm putting that part to the side for a sec. I'm just talking about Asha Sharma having all this time to be able to consult for the Federal Reserve. That doesn't look good, right?
Oh, yeah, I get what you're saying. You have a company in crisis. You need to focus on that.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not
make it seem like it's your sole focus.
Yeah, like Trump trying to play in the Middle Eastern sandbox while domestically we are suffering. It's like, bro, we got problems here. Stop worrying about other people's problems.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with you on that. So a lot of people are, claiming this. It's honestly maybe not the case. It probably is just normal layoffs, but it makes people mad at the H-1Bs, which I fully always 100% support all the time, every time. So, I don't like to dabble in misinformations, but it's fun to do so. So it's for a good cause. So
I like to do bad things.
It's fun to do bad things. To flock cameras. Now, last one, and then we will skedaddle. Microsoft says it wants to be carbon negative by 2030. You guys remember my SDGs, the Sustainable Development Goals that all the ESG and DEI ultimately comes from? All of that is about the Agenda 21, which became Agenda 2020, which they keep having to push it back, became Agenda 2030. Yeah. They're also obsessed with 2050. So, a lot of people talked about with the data centers. Weren't you all just saying that we were killing the planet and we can't have kids or drive, and now you guys are trying to build all these data centers for AI? What happened to that? Oh, well, it turns out they were just trying to destroy us with all the climate scam stuff. So, that means that the AI boom is making that goal much harder to reach. Oh, is that right? The 2026 Environmental Sustainability Report says the carbon emissions increased by 25%. Yeah. No shit. Microsoft says the increase mainly due to the rapid growth of its AI and cloud data centers. No shit. And then here's the ridiculous. AI, quote, AI infrastructure is driving demand for energy, water, land, and materials. Yeah, water. If they're building one of these places in one of these data centers in a weird place, it's probably because there's easily
water
available water and they're about to poison the shit out of it.
Also, Meta just did that. They accidentally dumped a
Yeah.
bunch of stuff in the water supply of a small town.
Yes, a weird disease like bacteria or something. But then also some of it seems, we deal with like microplastics. Well, yeah, like and heavy metal nanoparticles going to be coming out of this shit too.
I'm just really interested to see how everybody takes it whenever Microsoft announces that they'll be executing 1 employee a day out back.
Yes. So, and then this is the thing is, so like we try to fearmonger you and told you everyone was going to die in 10 years, several years ago, but like we need the AI data centers. And the real problem is that sustainability solutions are not scaling fast enough to meet demand.
That's because they're not spending enough on the solar panels on top of the data centers.
Yes, this feels like because a lot of the companies were paying like carbon credits essentially.
Yes.
To some of these woke companies, so that way they get the high like social credit score with various companies.
They were also not having to ding themselves on trash because they were just selling it to China and letting China dump it in the ocean.
Yeah, exactly. So I have an idea. Oh, you're worried about the sustainability? Why don't we charge an outrageous carbon tax on these data centers? How's that sound? You want to carbon tax us plebs? Why don't we carbon tax your data centers? Of course, I don't support carbon taxes whatsoever, but hey, fair play, right, guys? Yeah, that sounds good. Oh, no, instead we're subsidizing your data centers? Nah, I think we're not going to do that anymore. Instead, we're going to call you a slur. And
those subsidies are allowing them to, not only build them, but also buy up all of the available memory and stuff like that.
When we say subsidy, we mean Donald Trump stole a bunch of money out of our wallets and gave it to all these tech companies. What's the CEO of NVIDIA? Huang Qiao, what's his name?
Oh, Jensen Huang.
Jensen Huang, yeah.
Yeah.
One of the richest men in the world got to steal money out of our wallets. And now we can't afford personal computers.
Because he's all buddy and gets along with Trump very well.
I'll just say, if we got rid of federal withholding and we made everybody write that check to the government every April, then a lot of people would stop paying their taxes and a lot of this shit would stop.
Yeah. You know how the kids are doing quiet quitting from work? We need a quiet quit from paying taxes.
That's how you do it. You make the government say, okay, well, now we're not going to keep your monies. You have to write us a check. And then everybody starts quiet quitting.
Yeah. It turns out we need incentives. Profit motive is pretty fun, but let's try socialism instead. It just hasn't been done right. It'll work this time. We swear Z's. ABF. What you got coming up, homie?
Tomorrow we're making some cookies over on Jess's stream.
Okay.
What is it? Cinnabon cookies, something like
that, right? Cinnamon roll cookies.
Cinnamon roll cookies. That's right.
Did not know it was possible.
Oh, we have the technology apparently, and Jess is going to make them, and they're going to be amazing. I'm going to eat lots of them. I'm going to lose weight loss challenges, and then we have Canman on Monday.
It's over.
Off the hip.
We already lost the weight loss challenge. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
And I didn't see Badger get the 5. We have to make, if he tries to get out of this, we need to boycott him.
Jess and I were on the couch, and like she just starts talking in the middle of a Stargate episode, and I'm like, all right, we'll pause it. What's going on? She's like, I'm sorry I made you lose the weight loss challenge. I'm like, it wasn't winnable. Yeah, I was like, it wasn't winnable with how much weight Leon lost. Okay, I happily lost. I gave him my 5 gifties. We're good. I'm happy.
Dude, the amount of exercising I got was definitely worth the $25. Yeah.
Yep. Exactly.
Sure. And obviously ABF will be joining me on my stream tomorrow as well. And Jefferson, what you got coming up?
Later tonight we have our horror science fiction pop culture show live stream, and it's a good fun time. We can get a little nutty and a little uncensored. But Tuesdays are movie nights. We got Blade Runner, the original. And next Thursday, Stargate night, we are closing in on wrapping up season 7. So,
how many seasons are there in SG1? You getting close?
10.
Oh, okay,
10 seasons and 2 extra movies. Stargate Atlantis starts up in August. So
yeah, it gets fuzzy because then you have to simultaneously watch Atlantis at the same time.
That's not how we're doing this show, though. We're actually going to do 2 SG1 episodes, then 2 Stargate Atlantis episodes the following week. So that's why people can now suddenly catch up with us, maybe.
Yeah. Oh, heck yeah.
UFO Mega, you got a new anime coming out. Looks pretty good. Witch of the Holy Knife. For 2, Leon only lost that much because he started.
That's a great joke.
No,
Yeah.
spares are quitters.
I realized it. I got Spa out of my mouth first, but yeah.
It's funny. I liked it.
Well played. Hey, anyone who wants to give me money to make fun of Leon, that's a real friend right there. Appreciate you. And then Hayden Wayne.
Yeah,
what you gonna be playing this week? More Assassin's Creed?
Yeah, I'm already back on the Black Flag grind. Every island I get to, I'm trying to 100% before I move off to the next one. Like that's how I know I'm having fun, and that's why I'm gonna keep fucking playing it. And everybody bitching about it can bitch about it all they want. They're missing out on a good time because they're only bitching about every little nitpicky thing they can find.
That I love all the F&T guys. I trusted them fully on their reviews. And then I started doing this for a job. I'm like, oh, well, I should probably see this stuff now. And then I went, I don't agree with them on in anything.
I will also, just to be clear, say
good
fuck
things for yourself.
Ubisoft, but when they do a good thing, I'm going to give them money for it.
Well, there's part of that too. If they do right and there's no one there to say, hey, this is good, then they don't get to learn the lesson.
Absolutely.
There is the voting with the wallet. I get it. But then there is also the not funding our enemies situation. So I get it. But also, some of us have to play it. Some of us have to watch the movie to know if it actually is as bad as all of the outraged people on social media think it's going to be. And that's good. I swear, when I go in and watch things, I give it a chance. From here on out, when I watch anything from James Gunn, I will not give it a chance. But everything else, I genuinely give a chance to. And a lot of people get caught up in the outrage and they don't want to try anything, and I get it. What bugs me is when people who would have enjoyed those things get talked out of it by those people. That's what bugs me. You're welcome to hate everything, but when other people who would have ended up liking it get talked out of playing or watching something they would have enjoyed, that kind of bugs me a little bit.
Which is exactly why I try to be honest about stuff. There's things that I don't like about it. There's things that don't seem to fit right. There's things that are kind of annoying. But guess what? To me, the game's fucking fun. I'm not going to tell people not to buy it. But I'll say, yeah, okay, if you're going to be one of those people, wait on a sale if you're even considering picking it up. If you're getting it to bitch about it, I don't want to hear it. I'm playing it myself.
The Assassin's Creeds are always on sale, right?
Yeah.
For crazy prices and whatnot.
They go on sale all the time after a year.
Christmas, or winter Steam sale, possibly even. Yeah.
Probably. Well, especially when their company is literally in flames. They put everything on sale fairly recently.
No. All the things that were on flames got pushed into a different company, and all the things not on fire.
Now they're only partially on fire.
Now, if the on fire stuff spreads over to the non-fire part, there will be some problems. Yeah,
you could have picked up the entire franchise for $30 at one point. Yeah,
that's what I thought. So yeah, you'll definitely be able to get on sale at some point. All right, Tomac, what you gonna be playing?
We will be finishing up our Easterville revision since we messed with time too much. So we're at the end of time to try and fix it all because we faceplant into a bad ending.
Yes, as we all know, if you time travel and you fuck everything up through time travel, the way to fix it, always more time travel. Just keep doubling down. What?
I also did put up a video this week.
What?
Erwin, it's actually technically your video because Isaac never put it on YouTube. It's your music video you made.
Oh, nice.
Hey. Oh, yeah.
Except I did it in Audio Surf.
What's Audio Surf? What?
Audio Surf is a old Steam game that lets you play your music like F-Zero Guitar Hero.
Oh, that's funny. Wow.
Okay, wait. And
this is better than I thought.
Invader Scum? I want to play Dead as Disco with Invader Scum.
I was planning on doing that,
hard.
But with since it doesn't auto create the track in Dead as Disco.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah, I decided to do an audio server as opposed to Dead as Disco.
Beautiful. All right, love to see it. And as we all know, get the fuck out. Get the fuck out.
I did link it to you, but you're locked out of your Twitter.
I can still read, thankfully. I did an whoopsie, so I'm not allowed to bookmark things or respond to you guys.
Ah.
I can't use Grok either or stream, but I can still read everyone's stuff. I hate it. The only reason I'm going to keep giving it money is Grok is too useful, and I'm about to do this stupid documentary. And dang it, Grok is actually pretty good at research.
At Grok, can you de-radicalize me, please?
Daryl,
yes.
It's in the YouTube chat and now in the private chat.
What? Oh, the video you dropped?
Yeah, the video.
All right, beautiful. All right, appreciate you all being here and for going long. Sorry, I'm not always outraged about everything. Appreciate you all being here. Couldn't do this without you. Okay, we took you up, Omega, and we will see you later.
So long, and thanks for all the fish.
Oh, the camera's on. The camera's been on the whole time, huh? I don't even know. Hello.
Screw you guys. I'm going home.
Good, then get the hell out of my life. Who needs you? Beat it. Leave me alone.
I needed to get rid of the human garbage, otherwise known as my best friends.
Oh!
Come on! Bonnie, how do you keep getting back in?
Well, bye.
If we're not back by dawn, call the president.
Oh my god, yeah, we're gonna put it on cassette. Appreciate you all, and shout out to Magnum for keeping those lights on, and because I want to see Pam.
Welcome home.